groaning like a geezer.
Then did you draw on it with crayon? Oh, I thought, maybe he'd buy it.
Can you imagine how good my openings would be if I actually had a real editing, program and could do some real effects? Anyway, everybody, welcome to Graybeard's studio. We like to call it the most popular draw stream on the internet. Whether it's true or not, I don't care. We're going to call it that. Today's show, we wanted to, how should we say, spice things up on the show, make it a little more challenging. Didn't want to get into a rut. So today we're going to draw with nothing but crayons. And I've got my 64 pack with my sharpener in the back. So I am ready to rock and roll. But since we're spicing this show up, let's bring in the paprika of the show, David Williams. Hey, David. Did you steal your grandson's crayons?
Actually, no. My wife went out and got me all new crayons.
Oh, did you get the 64 pack like I did?
No. I'll show you right now.
Okay, I want to see it.
Boom.
Oh my gosh, she went nuts.
Yeah, she got the classic ones.
Yeah.
And then she got the woke ones. Colors of the World. And some silly scent ones.
I like the ones that smell like fruit and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And Kate, and she said if I wanted to be a little gay today.
Little glitter.
Little glitter. And I'm
fancy.
Like, I might feel a little gayish.
Okay. All right. Here's the guy that's really sort of the, if you're the paprika of the show, this guy is probably the grilled onions. It's Kelsey Shannon. There he is.
Hey, if we're comparing ourselves to spice, we got a spice down here in Louisiana called balls seasoning. So I bring the balls, all right?
Spicy balls.
Not only that, but you guys, I got a 24 pack here, and I'm going to do it all with just the 24. So you guys already cheating up with your gay spice and whatnot.
Are you saying that? Are you basically saying that I taken 60? I knew you were going to do this. If I got a 64, that you would say I was cheating because I don't want to mix colors.
Well, it's the only one I got, honestly, but is a 24 pack, and my black is mostly used. So there's that. So this is going to be a real treat. And also, I want to just apologize for submitting to all you guys all this, but I want to accept all the gratitude of the audience for putting you guys through hell. So you're welcome.
Hey, Kelsey, why are you making the black do most of the work?
He's not paying it either.
It's the only thing it's really good for.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Ask a dumb question,
Well, let's bring in that old spice jar that's kind of like got pushed up in the corner of the shelf and has been there for years and it's all stuck to the bottom and you try to and nothing comes out. It's Gary Martin. There he is.
Hey, I'm the white pepper.
That crusty old spice is still good. I still dig it out of there.
That's right. Hang on it close enough, eventually it comes out. So, welcome, gentlemen, and let's see who's in the chat, and we'll get this show rolling. Halder 6480 was the first one in, as he usually is. Thanks for joining us. Squibs is here, leg kick. Oh, there's Comic Kelsey in the chat. Glad you decided to
Yeah, I was like, this is not my fault.
When of course it is your fault.
Oh, set the alibi. Yeah.
Ronan's here. Repairman Jack. He says this has to be Kelsey's idea. Crayons.
No,
Actually, crayons was my idea.
No, it was my idea.
Kelsey's. Oh, it was David's idea.
Oh, it's
Sorry.
David's.
It was my idea.
Yeah. It was Gary's. Sorry. You're all to blame.
It was somebody's idea, but it wasn't Kelsey's. The subject
No, I
matter
came
was-
up with the nice generic ideas for today's show.
Yeah.
You guys chose the worst one, but thank you. I voted for what is it? Which one do you think I voted for?
I'm trying to remember what they were. They were so convoluted. I can't even
There was-
remember. There was
Western Kung Fu.
you wanted to do fairies.
No, no, the cyberpunk romance. That's the one I wanted.
oh,
Oh.
cyberpunk romance. Okay, yeah, that would have been yours.
That would have been harder to do too. So I'm kind of glad I didn't get that. In a way.
John is here. Brian Norton, all the way from Japan. Martial arts Western. Awesome. This one should be entertaining. Well, we always say that, but we never really live up to the hype. Corinne Zenith, all the way from Australia, is here. Citizen Ronan, Duck Bacon, my homie and personal rival, Ellie McComics Gate. David Williams is in the chat. That's nice. Corin Zenith says, I just finished a double shift, but nothing can curb my enthusiasm for Graybeards. Thank you so much. So he's dying on the couch, but he is watching this anyway. Thank you. David Pentecost Comic Book Art is here. He says he finished reading Wraith of God Bloodhunters and loved it. I like how the Wraith and the nightclub is interconnected. Thank you, David. Appreciate that very much. Robert the Bruce is here. Birdman Burr wants to remind us it's not a competition. Dale A is here. Henry Bemis all the way from Oregon. Pantheon is here. Your favorite guy, Kelsey. Can you say that name for us? Kelsey?
He dipped out.
Bibbly Bob.
Bibbly Bob. He missed it.
Oh,
with the crayons.
Bibliobob.
Bibbly Bob.
Biblibob. Yeah, okay. Whew. Holy Hand Grenades is here. Caesar, the don't stab him in the back. George Bonnie 90's here. Kelsey, you left, and you were supposed to say the guy in the chat that only you can pronounce.
My microphone was off just then when I was rolling a cigarette. It's Bibbly Bob. I actually said my homie Ellie Munoz.
Okay.
Oh no, Bibbly Bob. Yeah.
Biblibob. There you go. Holy Hand Grenades is here. Brian 999. Fox Mulder. He's defending me, saying your show openings are great. That's why I like Fox. Jughead Grayson is here. Gary Bruce. Yeah, let's see who else we got. Neil Orr is here. Bill Weist. Bill Weist is mocking me, saying, "Ew, Aaron's breaking out the 64 with his sharpener." I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that just shows that I plan ahead, is what it shows.
Nah, see,
Michael Beach.
he's talking about you using a sharpener. I got a knife.
Okay. Well, I would
Well,
expect you to.
Didn't the crayon box used to have a sharpener on it?
Yeah,
Yeah, mine does. It's on the back.
Yeah,
Right there.
there you go. Nerd.
I got a
So I'm
sharpener
gonna
on
make
here
use of it
somewhere.
too. Oh yeah, there you go. You got his
There,
Swiss
that'll
Army
work.
knife there. He got his Boy Scout ready to. He's like Crocodile Dundee there.
Oh, that's all usable stuff. I can't get rid of that.
It's like he's
Hand
whittling
bot.
crayons and telling war stories.
Birdman Burr says glitter background confirmed. Glitter and perfume says Spambot. Let's see who else we got in here. Pastmaster Dan is here.
That's all.
Your buddy Biblia blah 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 says white crayons don't work.
Well, we'll
Oh, you
find
know,
out.
They
He
work
says-
on construction paper.
No, white crayons don't work. They just tell the other crayons what to do.
There you go.
Eric Boyd is in the house. Hey, Eric. H and R is here. He says crayons has got his attention. Sean Allen is here. Hidden Hand Media. Got Wraith and the sketches the other day. Really enjoyed it. Oh, that's you that got all the sketches. Yeah, I have this perk where you get every single rough and sketch I do associated with the campaign, and it's quite a stack. And
That's
I had to
awesome.
sign all of them. So thank you for backing that, man. Appreciate it. Iodine 74 is here. Says, afternoon, folks. Busy working, but have an ear open. And that's all you really need on this show, because you don't want to see what we're drawing most of the time. Geek Avengers for $2. He says, Merry Christmas, Graybeards. Thank you, Geek. We appreciate that very much. We are planning a holiday special, so keep tuned for that.
And I appreciate Geek Avenger saying Merry Christmas and not this happy holiday nonsense.
That's right. He gets right to it. Randy Howell, all the way from Canada, is here. Dad's Den of Pop Culture. The Normie Nerd, sweet and full of grace, is here. Marcus Killigrew, the purveyor of all things pop culture knowledge. Let's see. Cigarette talk in there. Will Excel. He says, hello, David. Hello, Kelsey. Hello, Gary. Am I forgetting anyone?
Family Bob.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, this might jog your memory. Remember that.
Wake up.
Bob's gonna join us next week on the draw stream.
Yeah.
Stephen De La Vega is here. Joe Bernardo, all the way from Vegas, is here. Omer Glitch is here, and Will Excel. You guys, thank you so much for joining us. Please hit the like and subscribe if you don't mind. It helps this already immensely popular show grow to even bigger proportions. So, all right, guys. Time for a little show and tell. David, it looks like you've got something quite fun there on your board that you might want to share with us.
Yeah.
Removes his crayons. I will make you bigger than life. And take a look at your...
It's a commission I'm working on of the person wanted Firestar.
Cool.
Like hold two little dolls of, Iceman and Spider-Man and stuff.
Oh,
Drawer
that's great.
I just noticed the pillow she's laying on.
Yeah, and drawer with some Tiggo bitties, and I was just like, all right. So this
Done.
Yeah, this is what I was channeling Kelsey.
I don't think Kelsey has cans that big.
Yeah.
Close.
Will Excel wants to know, can you guys do Lady Death? I don't know what he means by that, but you mean draw Lady Death?
Oh, yeah.
We could, but I don't know that she fits into the martial arts Western theme of today's show.
What kind of category would she fit into?
Lingerie.
We could do large boobs, large booty, and large. What else we got there that we could?
Overripe females.
Yeah, there you go.
That is awesome, though, David. So that's a commission coming up. I assume that when you get that finished, you will share it with us.
Yes. I got to paint this, by the way, and then after that, I'm working on John Beatty's Captain America piece.
Fun!
It's even more pressure when you're doing art for another artist.
Yeah.
Because I went through so many like little roughs and sketches, and I was just not good enough. So,
he's gonna compare me to Zach. I gotta do better.
And Golden and who else? He's inked everybody.
Yeah. Oh, that's right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So the standard is like way up there and stuff. So, and here's some pages from Fearsome.
Oh, haven't seen these.
Finished and stuff. So,
nice.
Henry Bemis says Firestar and her amazing cans.
There you go.
Hero says notable knockers.
Good categories here.
Anyway, go ahead. Look at this stuff. Wow.
Yeah. So this is from Fearsome.
It's fantastic.
And
how many pages on it?
Got a couple more pages to finish before the preview book gets released and goes to print and stuff. And Ethan is, getting this stuff done like really fast. Like as soon as I, have a page done, like the next day, it seems like the colors are finished and stuff like that.
Nice.
Like, whoa. So this book is going to come out, really, really soon. But I'm having fun. I'm doing things that I haven't done before as far as like a horror comic type,
Mhm.
Spawn-esque type thing. It has all these different elements, so it's challenging me, and it's
like
been
Spawn with better storytelling.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, I was just gonna say, you're taking two what could be very mundane pages and making them really interesting by your angle choices, your camera selections, just really to take a scene like this and make it as dynamic and interesting as you've done here. Kudos to you, my friend.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Iodine
Ron
in the
Beatty would
chat
be
is
proud.
asking who's coloring this.
I forget the young man's name, but he colors Shane's book.
Yeah, what's his? I can't think of his. Is it Justin something or
Justin very good?
Time? Justin.
Just in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, whoever he's really good. I have no complaints. So.
Kelsey's already pissed.
Yeah.
Jason Wright. There it is.
Wright.
Jason
Thank
Wright.
you. There you go.
Thank you, Henry.
It's a great job.
Very, very talented. And Ethan is doing like old school Marvel the way I prefer, where it's loose but tight, like story, but it's giving me the ideas, but it's giving me freedom to do things and add things or take away things to be efficient in the story.
Right. So he's giving you really plot, and you're basically.
Yeah, and it's really good. It's really clear, and I mean, I feel like I'm working in the old school Marvel way, the way it should be.
Yeah.
Amongst creatives, it's just like, okay, what are you going to bring to the table? So
here's a question for you, David. Why the choice to use a silhouette for the building in the top panel?
Because there's a previous shot where I established that same building.
Mood. Just say mood.
Yeah, it's mood, but it's nighttime. And it's supposed to be as dark as humanly possible.
Well, it's funny. We do stuff storytelling wise that I even think subconsciously we do, but you don't even really think about it. But then you realize what you've done, and it works perfectly because you've established it there. But I mean, this is a foreboding scene, and I think that's a excellent choice just thematically to do it like that.
Yeah. And also I wanted to direct the readers because of all of this stuff is going and it causes you to go into the next panel. And when this goes this way, the street pulls you back down into here.
Yeah. Yep. And the window frame as well.
Yeah.
Draws you right down to the next panel even.
Yeah. And I use, some of this kind of stuff to tell like a subtextual story, like even how the window pane is creating like a cross on him. Stuff like that and stuff. So like, is he going to be a sacrifice or is he protected? You know what I mean? That kind of thing. So there's all this kind of thinking I try to do for.
There you go. People, if you just dig a little deeper once in a while, you find some nice gems in the storytelling, and nice work by David there. Let's move over to our good friend, Gary Martin.
I'll be right back.
Kelsey's running away again.
I'm in the process of selecting the final selection of the pieces going into my art book. And so I pulled out some of my older pieces, and some of these made the cut and some of them didn't. This one, I'm trying to remember, I say it's after Bolin. I think this was done as a commission over some Bolin rough pencils. So I had to do some penciling on this to tighten it up and then try to ink it in Brian's style. And I think this made the cut. I think it's going in.
Now, Bolin would probably never do splatter like that, right?
No, he's done quite a bit of splatter.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. He does a lot of different techniques.
I was going to ask the same thing.
Like as an example, that Sergeant Rock portrait that he did.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, there was
splatter all over that. So that's one example. But yeah, he uses it from time to time. Maybe not like this, but he uses it. So yeah, this is a piece that's going in. here's a piece. I call it my Elvgren Batgirl.
Saucy.
I think I actually swiped this pose from Elvgren.
Oh,
You
really?
know, everything about it except, obviously the background and her costume, but the pose and, the face and everything. And then I translated it from his painting into line work.
I like what you did with the background. You can see the perspective in there without any lines. Is Kelsey wrestling an alligator?
Yeah. Hey, Kelsey, be quiet. We're learning here.
What's he doing?
So I'm guessing you went and you did a diagram. You did what am I trying to say? Your all your perspective lines in the background there, and then you just
yes.
And then brutally
I did exactly. Did the perspective lines and then blocked in the
grid. That's what I was trying to think of.
Yeah, blocked in the shapes of the buildings that I wanted and the different sizes, fading, into the distance, and then laid in the windows, and then that filling in blacks around squares and rectangles is a pain.
Why did you choose this version of Batgirl?
Because of the composition, I wanted her like a cutesy of her leaning on the building, like, almost like she's taking a selfie.
No, I mean this costume. I mean the costume.
Costume.
Oh, because of how much black was in it.
Oh, I got you.
I wanted to do, lots of black on this piece. Okay, so that made the cut. Let's see. This one, I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah.
Booty.
I'm not sure. I'm not crazy about her hair. I like everything else about it. So I'm on the fence about this one.
No, you gotta have that.
Black Widow, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Did you stipple that luscious rump there? Is that stipple? What's going on in that rump? Let's get a close up there. Let me see the loving work done there. Oh, yeah.
The lovingly rendered buns.
Now, was there any white out on there?
I don't remember. Probably not much though. So there you go, Kelsey.
Very nice. Yes.
Right,
in fact, right here, I think if you crop it like this, you can definitely include it into this book. Maybe even a cover.
Just that.
Yeah. Sold.
That's right. Booty Book #1 by Gary Martin.
See, it's like what you are different sensibilities. I like the gun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, that's nice too, but
See,
both are dangerous.
Go back to that gun, because that's where I was wondering if you use whiteout. Because how do you get such a clean line where the feathering ends, like that lighting?
Well, you can see that it's not perfectly straight.
It's pretty darn close.
A little.
No. Go to the front of the gun. Right
it's
there.
A little. You can see that it's a little crooked on top.
What?
What are you saying?
It's not.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
No, it isn't. Look it's like a little wavy here, a little.
Shednap.
What I want to know are those angles exactly 90 degrees, or like what are we dealing with here?
No.
89.2 degrees.
Yeah, look at how bad it is down at the bottom. Jeez, man, pull back. I can't stand looking at this imperfection.
All right, go back.
How would I know what degree it was?
Yeah, go back to your perfect Harley. Let's see.
45-degree angle. Yeah.
Okay, this one I kind of decided not to put it in. There's I think her proportions, like her head's too big.
She looks like the chick in Congress that's annoying. What's her name?
Yeah.
AOC?
Yeah, she looks like AOC.
Yeah, that's true. She had,
That's
she
funny.
kind of does, Kelsey.
You can only hope the bomb goes off
this with her.
That's perfect.
I'm a socialist.
Yeah. This is what I'm going to do to democracy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now you know the caption. There you go.
Exactly. So, I'm happy with all the rendering and cross-hatching and all that stuff, but I think her head's too big. It just looks wonky to me.
She's very short.
Well, yeah, I picture her as, not like Robbie, but as kind of a small statured person. And that's what I was trying to do, but that's a comic book head. It's too cartoony.
That's
Steven
true.
De La Vega says, hold on, AOC is way crazier than Harley.
That's true.
So anyway, that Harley piece it did not make the cut.
Okay. Wow, look at Gary being ruthless on his own.
Joe Bernardo's asking, did he use a ruler on those
On the lines?
spot inking? No, I don't use a ruler in cross hatching.
That's why it's so imperfect looking, Joe. Jeez. Kelsey, what have you got for us?
Gary doesn't need a ruler. He's straight edged enough. No, I'm not worried. Not worried about this challenge, first of all. I got this handled. But I thought of it as an example of how not worried I am by a difficult thing. I wanted to show some early artwork I did a long time ago.
Wow.
After Sin City came out, I was so blown away by the technique of it. I'd never seen anything like it. I'm like, I want to come up with a technique that's original and interesting. So for some reason...
What's this then?
Yeah, exactly. For some strange reason, I thought that this would be a good idea where I did it like scan lines on a TV or something. You could see how it was all
that's
individually done.
I think I'm having a seizure.
So even angle lines like that are like a real problem. See,
my head is spinning.
So I managed to do this one page and then realized what a mistake it was.
That must have taken you forever to do that.
Probably a couple days. I was all into this. But you'll also notice this is early enough that this is poster board that you get at the grocery store.
Oh, wow. You were even cheap back then.
Yeah, it's got
there was never a time where he was not shopping for art supplies at the dollar store.
Well, I actually didn't know where you got paper or that there was any difference on it back then. Now I know the difference and I just ignore it. Yeah.
he knows all the difference and he still goes to the dollar
now
store.
I'm willfully ignorant, but I'm not worried. So.
Okay. Well, you shouldn't be yet. All right. So is that all you got for us, Kelsey?
Yeah. Keeping it simple today.
All right. Well,
ready to get drawn. These crayons aren't.
They're melting in the sweltering heat of the bayou. I just have this. Joe Bernardo was like,
"Oh wow,
can you do a Grinch a week?" So this was my first
screen.
Grinch. The next one is going to be the Grinch smoking because I always felt like. Oh yeah, I always felt like the Grinch should be smoking. Don't you think?
Yes.
Does he smoke in the cartoon?
No, but he should be.
That's kind of like almost like a cross between the Jim Carrey one and the one in the cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
Do you mean to do that?
I was just trying to kind of get my own sort of weird take on it, So I wasn't like doing Dr. Seuss, but at the same time, not necessarily doing what we've seen in the movies either. So.
And is that Chinese green, like your Chinese orange? Like, why is that not green?
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. This is all colored pencil. Even the underdrawing was in colored pencil. So that's going to be similar to what we're doing today with crayons.
I got something to bring up about that actually. When we get
kind
going,
of a warm up, really.
I did a little study on crayons.
Did I show this? Did I show this last time, guys? This is remarkable. Don't you like that?
Fantastic.
Oh, I did want to share one thing with you guys. I found this while I was going through my collection. I happen to have this award-winning cover. It was just
within reach of your drawing table.
And I'll have you guys know that the Wraith of God Blood Hunters books, there's only 400 and some orders left to ship. So we've shipped almost 2,000 orders out. So we're almost done. So hang in there. If you were last on the list, my apologies.
He's got an award-winning cover, but this is an award winner right here.
The show is an award winner. Kelsey, of course, was the New Talent Award winner.
Yeah, thanks to this
Youthful
show,
Kelsey.
spotlighting new talent. Thanks,
right.
Aaron.
I do want to make a quick
Look at the
mention
ring
here-
on this new talent. Look at that.
can't be more than 23 years old. What a youthful,
Never
inspired
too late
mind.
to start drawing comics.
That's right. We all have campaigns, believe it or not, and you'll find the links in the description of this video so that you can go check those out in your spare time. We greatly appreciate it. My Kit Carter Planet Doom ends Sunday, so it'll be a big closeout day for me and evening Sunday. David, of course, has the Fearsome preview book that's on Indiegogo as well. Gary's Brush with Destiny is still open on Fund My Comic, and Kelsey's sketchbook Scribbles, which has grown to like 6,000 pages. It's like the Encyclopedia Britannica. It just keeps. Anyway, that is
multiple
still
volumes. Yeah.
That's still available on Fund My Comic. You'll find the links in the description of this video. Now, gentlemen, let's get drawn. So, David, what are you going to do?
I have no idea.
Excellent. Kelsey.
I forgot. I don't know. I'm gonna do something that has Western stuff and kung fu. I'm not worried. I'm not worried at all.
Okay. Again, this was Kelsey's. These were your choices, and I thought you of all people would be prepared.
I thought it'd be safe to be like nice and generic, and no.
All right. Well, I am going to do sort of a, maybe you'd call it a humorous take on Kung Fu, the television show. We shall see how that turns out. Okay, now there is no pencil underdrawing, gentlemen. Everything has to be crayon. Everything has to be crayon.
Okay, well that brings up an interesting point, though. I did a little research on crayons because I wanted to see what I could possibly get away with. Crayons and color pencil are ostensibly the same thing. They use the same wax, only one has more wax and less color, and the other has more color and less wax. So
then they are different.
But, I mean, they're basically the same thing. So
But
I don't know.
not. So draw with
right.
crayons, Kelsey. Do not cheat.
Okay. All right.
I've got 64 choices to start with, and I don't even know where to begin.
64 choices and a bitch ain't one.
Next time.
All right, I'm going to start with Tumbleweed Amaranto. No, wait. Oh, sorry.
What?
There's three different languages on here. It's just Tumbleweed, which sounds perfect
color?
for a martial arts Western.
Okay. Oh, David.
Huh.
Geek Avenger suggesting Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson for Shanghai.
Oh, from Shanghai Down?
Yeah.
I only saw that movie once.
It doesn't matter.
What a bad.
Can it be either or does it have to be both?
It has to be a combination of.
Damn.
What about Toshiro Mifune?
He almost is like a Western.
He was in that
samurai.
Charles Bronson. What was that called?
A movie?
Yeah, the Western with the he was trying to get a sword back or something like that. I can't remember.
I don't remember that one.
Well,
It was a Western.
what do you do with Seven Samurai?
No,
Well, they made
I'm
they
talking
made that
about a
into it.
Western. Chad, help me out. You guys know what I'm talking about.
He was in a movie where he was trying to get a sword back from. Who'd you say?
Charles Bronson. Okay,
Charles Bronson. That's what I've never heard of this thing.
Rising Sun or Red Sun? No, Rising Sun.
Well, Rising Sun's the one with Blade and
Oh,
James
yeah, okay,
Bond.
right. So it's not Rising Sun.
Oh man.
Hey, would
Maybe there's
Billy
Red
Jack
Sun.
be considered?
With what?
Zero says Red Sun, and yeah,
Red
the
Sun,
chat saying
okay.
Henry says it. Normie Nerd says it. Red Sun. So I think that's it.
Would Billy Jack be considered a martial arts Western?
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, it
Why
would.
not?
Because that was the first movie I ever saw in a theater.
Billy Jack.
Really? Seriously?
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Probably about 5.
You saw
Were
Billy
you-
Jeff? That didn't have like a rape scene in it and a bunch of stuff like that.
Yeah, my mom didn't care.
How many
Where-
fights did you get into after watching that movie?
Oh man, every time I would watch any martial arts film, I thought I was the guy. And
This is about me.
Yeah, when we were at school, we used to do this thing because we would watch the martial arts, like the Shaolin guys, and it looked like their pants were tucked into their socks. So we would do that with our pants, and we would tuck our pants into our socks and pretend like we were Shaolin masters and stuff, and we were jumping off of the jungle gym and flipping and breaking stuff. It was crazy.
Oh boy!
I can totally seeing you tucking your pants into your socks.
I'm doing it right now. What you talking about?
I'm still ready for kung fu at any moment.
That's right. Everybody was kung fu fighting.
Now, was it ever determined one way or another? I don't know if we brought this up on the show before, but Bruce Lee claimed, or his biopic claims, that he created the series Kung Fu and was pitching it to some Hollywood exec, and then they kind of stole the idea from him. And
I think
it's true, but he co-created it. He didn't
co-created it.
just
Yeah, and they took it from him because he was too Asian.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah, we're gonna get this white dude to portray.
Yeah, that's way more
Kung Fu master.
Okay.
Good old David Carradine.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Could Kelsey have finally outfought himself for once?
I don't know. Well, no, I mean it's the crayon thing. I should have chose HR Puff and stuff. What would have been easy for crayons? I should have picked that, and I forgot about the crayon thing.
Now that I'm already wondering if I'm drawing too small. If I need just like, you almost need to do like a portrait or something, to be able to pull it off. But
right.
Hey, that's looking pretty good, Aaron.
Well, we're getting there. We'll see.
You're already making progress. You're already doing something.
I'm inking already.
What? You're inking?
You already have a figure. He's got a figure drawn in already. I think this is Aaron's wheelhouse, you guys. So you better bring it.
Crayons.
That's all I ever really mastered was the use of the crayon. I was great in grade school.
Aaron, is that gray paper?
No, it's tan.
Oh, so it does have a value to it. So you can use white.
Yes, I could, but I don't know if the white crayons are going to probably show up over the other crayons.
Well, yeah, you can't use it like they're not opaque.
Right. I mean, I don't even think my white charcoal would work, but that would be cheating if I were to use that. So I wouldn't. Of course, I would not.
Don't you dare.
I would never. Oh my gosh, I've got so many colors. I just don't know.
That's going to be a problem.
That's going to be his disclaimer. He had too many choices.
I almost wish that I had gotten the 24 like Kelsey, been an underachiever, but no.
I'll tell you what. I'm even going to only use two colors: black and red.
Well, you're going for your power color because your drawing's going to be weak, so you're going for the power color.
Dang.
Right? Isn't that what that's essentially what you're saying, right?
Yeah, you figured me out. Figured me out.
I may have to go for orange, which is my power color. So
Chinese orange.
Oh my gosh. Look at this color right here. Oh, you probably can't read it. Macaroni and cheese is the name of this color.
Really?
It doesn't smell like macaroni and cheese.
That's a color.
That's a color in your 64.
That was a big color in the West, the old West. Actually, now that we're doing Kung Fu, actually, your Chinese red is more appropriate now than ever.
Yeah.
Okay. There you go.
I don't know if they have a Chinese red in Crayola, though. That's the thing.
Joe Bernardo, to follow up on your earlier question, just to clarify, I ink up to the line. So no, I don't use like a straight edge to like as a guide or anything. I just ink up to it and stop.
Yeah, easy.
Yep, it is. You just have to slow down and concentrate.
I'm wondering, before I get too far, if I should be doing this on white paper, because I don't know that these pencils are showing up that great.
The only way you're going to know is if you finish that one.
That's right.
And then start over.
Make your decision. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to do everything. I'm going to do everything in kind of a sepia tone brown, and then add color as I go and see what works. So it's a bit of an experimentation here, but I guess that's the joy of the show, right?
Sure.
I don't know if joy is the word.
Yeah, Aaron. You bet.
You keep telling yourself that.
Oh man, I'm already messing up. You guys are lucky.
Wait a minute. Weren't you the guy who put the sign in that said "not worried"? Was that you?
Well, I'm not worried about messing up.
You knew you were going to. You're not even concerned about messing up. You know you're part of it.
Yeah, it happens. It's a thing. I'm pretty comfortable with it these days. It happens a lot. So
yeah, Joe in the chat again to elaborate. It's like David's technique. Sometimes he puts down a piece of tape and like will ink up to the tape, and that creates a nice crisp line. I do that sometimes.
I don't see David's picture evolving at all from.
You don't need to worry about that.
Getting inspiration.
Yeah. Don't need to worry about it.
This might be the shortest show ever. We're all going to fail as quickly as possible and move on.
Yeah, we'll move on to Bic pens next week.
Yeah. I got a little experience with that. Very little experience with crayons. I don't even think I crayoned when I was a kid. I don't think I messed with these.
Really?
No, I grabbed a pencil and was drawing trucks and stuff. Like, forget about crayons.
My gosh, look at this. Advanced Kelsey. Yeah, I don't know what you guys were doing when you were kids, but I was doing, quantum.
Well, if they had coloring books of like 18-wheelers and like military, Navy ships and things like that, I would have been all over it. But it was always like stuff I didn't care about.
I get requests, like if I go over to someone's house, like for Thanksgiving or Christmas, and a cousin will come up to me and give me a coloring book and say, "Will you color this?" and then ask me to sign it, and then they put it on the refrigerator.
You were sign it, Sam Stranko.
Yeah,
you were like, "Kid, I'm an inker. Learn your comics."
That's right. I don't draw. I only
do any coloring. Give me a break.
Yeah, that's how I talk to them too.
Yeah. Beat it, kid.
Beat it. Go get me some, go get me some.
The last time I did a crayon drawing was I did like the Blue Beast. I did like this portrait of the Blue Beast. Sold it on eBay, actually.
Did they know it was crayon?
Yeah. On butcher paper.
Yeah, you didn't tell them. Hey.
No, I did. I don't know. I bet somebody. I said I bet I can do a drawing on crayon and sell it on eBay, and they're like, "No way."
Doesn't the dude do some commissions on crayon?
Oh yeah.
Oh wow.
Who did?
The dude.
Steve.
Oh.
Steve contacted me this week.
Oh.
My daughter used to live in Arizona and visited Steve's studio, and Steve put her in a Moth comic. Well, actually, I did. I wrote the story, and he drew her likeness as the character. And so he contacted me and this, "Does your daughter still live in the area? I'm looking for models to do portraits. I want to do an oil painting of her. Well, she's, if she will sit for me." Sadly, She moved away from Arizona years ago. So she was this close of getting a Steve Rude oil painting portrait of her.
Oh, dang.
So close.
Yeah. That would have been awesome.
Tell him I'm available.
No, my daughter can't do it, but Kelsey will.
Yeah, as long as I can dig through all his files and his trash. Yeah, I'll sit.
Yeah, he's got artwork laying around all over the place.
I'm sure. Like David.
I modeled for him.
You did? For what?
Yeah. He had some Nexus cover where he had Elvis on it, and I was posing for his Elvis.
Really?
That's great.
I don't know that I ever would have mistook you for Elvis.
Yeah.
I don't remember an Elvis Nexus cover. What the hell
Yeah,
was
I know.
that?
I do, but
Yeah.
that was you, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What issue was that for? I don't remember.
I don't know. Who cares?
I do. I'm a Nexus fan.
That's one of
I'm drawing the damn
old
book.
right, David? One of the older ones.
Yeah, much older. Yeah.
Like first comics era.
I can't even remember.
Probably.
That's how old it was. You can't
Yeah,
even.
probably.
Yeah.
Dad's Den is suggesting it's like Brohawk drew the entire piece with white crayon.
That's a good idea.
That'll be the next challenge.
I'm gonna try the white crayon because I've gone out of the lines a couple times. So let's
Seriously,
see
if you get
no, that works. That does not work at all. No.
if you get like a black piece of paper and then just do like the highlights and
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Like a
Just
negative
anything
image.
on construction paper, like any kind of dark,
Yeah.
like
that's
red or
hard.
dark green and all that kind of stuff.
Look at
See
Kelsey's
if I can use
already
see if I can use
destroying his
an
artwork.
yeah. I'm gonna see if I can use an eraser, a razor as an eraser.
Dale A is asking, why didn't Kelsey use blue or something for the silhouette instead of that tiny stub of black? Yeah, you
'Cause,
didn't want to waste the crayon by sharpening it.
Yeah, I only got no. Yeah, I don't have much left. I guess.
I'm going to start over. I don't like this.
Really?
Has anybody figured out what I'm?
Yeah, where's the
doing?
martial arts in it?
Well, I kind of I used too small of a piece of paper, and I don't really have room at the bottom for what I wanted to do. So I had kind of this cowboy thing going on here, but I'm going to do it.
I like that dude.
I'm going to use my my crayon sharpener, and let's see how well it works.
Yeah, my hand's cramping up. I got to finish this quick. It's tiny piece of crayon.
This doesn't work. I had to borrow Kelsey's knife.
What? Oh, were you trying to scrape off some? I got a
little
razor
sharper
blade.
point here, but I don't know that this. I gotta have a blade around here someplace.
Yeah, what do you use for correction on crayon?
You don't. That's the challenge.
Yeah.
You color over it.
Well, nobody said you couldn't use a razor blade, so that's what I'm using.
Well, no, you could use a razor blade.
Can you hear it?
Yes. It's not improving your work though. That's the problem.
Well, if I scratch it all off and it's a blank sheet, it would be an improvement.
You know, I had a little nod to Billy Jack in Bass Reeves with Bass's Indian sidekick, Quantu. He was wearing Billy Jack's hat.
Oh.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yep. Aaron, I have a knife for you.
Oh, now that's aren't those illegal? Did you just get my channel? Down?
No, they got to catch you first.
Yeah, there you
Gotta cut you.
You won't take me alive, Copper.
go.
Let me go get my knife. Hang on.
All right. I'm going 14 by 17, I think. I need space, man. I need room to breathe. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not going to light box? Oh, you're drawing a
All right.
beauty.
Here we go.
Uh-oh, Kelsey's. Now that's a knife.
Yeah.
Now that's a knife.
Now we're talking.
What are you doing?
Seeing if it'll erase. No, it's not a good one for that either. But maybe. No. Maybe I can stack it to death.
You're going to hold it in place with this giant.
Anybody guess what I'm doing yet?
No.
All right,
It looks like that. You know that drawing that Robert F. Kennedy drew of.
Hey, didn't Art Tivera ink that for right?
Yeah, he did.
Or no, that was like Hitler's drawing or something, right?
No, it was Art inked it. It was a drawing that Robert F. Kennedy did of
Yeah, okay.
Jackie Onassis on a horse. It's one of the worst pieces of.
Didn't wasn't the
horrible.
story that Ethan bought that and then paid him to ink it, right? Like,
No, I don't
'cause-
think Ethan bought it, but it went up for auction and they got a screenshot of it, and I think Art
oh, okay,
inked it.
that's
Oh,
still pretty funny.
gosh, it was horrible.
Hey, but Art made it sing, right?
That's right. Made it look like Image in the 90s.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty funny.
Okay.
Should send that to who's that other Kennedy that's like running for president?
Well, it's Robert. That's his dad. Or
Yeah.
Robert Kennedy Jr. Yeah, he'd probably get a real kick out of that, wouldn't he?
Yeah. All right. Almost done. How are you fellers doing?
Well, I just started over.
Oh. Maybe I can do another one. I'll do two.
Well, I hope you're not turning that in.
Oh, yes, I am.
You know that you know you're in trouble in school, and your teacher's like, "You're not turning that in, are you?" No, this is for something different.
Try
Oh,
and stop Kelsey from turning this in.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go make a sandwich as soon as I'm done with this.
It was like this was his plan the whole time.
Yeah. Silhouette. Done.
I'm out of here. Crayons suck.
I may try, if I get this done, may try another one of, like you were saying, like a portrait or something. See if I can do something like a.
Well, according to Dale A., David has jumped into the lead.
Oh, how's that?
No, give me a break. I'm roasting you guys at this.
Just because he's
point.
redrawing the Billy Jack poster? What is he?
Yeah, I'm roasting you guys. I don't even
Take a break, Aaron. You've got a super chat.
I mean, I know it's not a competition, but come on. Anchor Fist for $5 Thank you so much, man. I did some experimenting with crayons a while back. A good trick is using the white to blend your colors. Kelsey, there you go.
Yeah, it blended the black even further into the white of the paper.
Sean Allen for £5. Still not mad at all that I got called away from bidding for Gary's Hella drawing. Oh, he's still fuming over that, apparently.
There's another
Sean,
option.
you got to prioritize. I mean, what was so important that you had got called away?
Yeah, a bathroom can wait. Your daughter being born can wait. I
Yeah.
mean,
The kitchen on fire. That that can wait.
the police charging in can wait. I mean,
You got to get your priorities. Hey, you know, today is our 50th anniversary show. Can you believe that?
what? We've done
Yeah.
50?
50 years. Congratulations.
Oh,
It feels like it, but no. Just 50 episodes.
Well, I've done like 47, 48. How many?
Well, let's not get carried away. More like 45, I think.
Not exactly my 50th,
That's right.
but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Well, Gary came in later too, so it's really just David and I.
I don't remember when I started.
God,
I mean, we
Well,
technically
that was
did even shows before that of the same.
yeah, but they weren't officially Graybeard shows,
Yeah,
though.
that's true.
Well, I had a gray beard in almost every show I've been in, so they're all technically Graybeard adjacent. Every show,
Graybeard adjacent. I love
every show that we've been on, where we've graced them with a gray beard.
it. That's Graybeard adjacent.
Graybeard adjacent.
All right. So, has anybody gone out and seen Godzilla yet?
No, I want to.
No, I've not seen it yet.
The effects look like crap. Everybody's talking about how good it is, but it's like I saw like a clip from it. I'm like, this looks like garbage.
Look at Kelsey like throwing shade.
I know,
again.
hater already.
Well, I mean, it's all that CGI crap. I mean, it's like,
Dude, they only spent. You know, what the budget on that film was apparently was
much.
15 million is all.
Yeah, how much did that guy that did the one big ass Godzilla movie, who did Rogue One, he went on and did a $15 million movie that was epic. That what was that movie called?
I don't know. You would have brought it up.
Well, it just came out recently. I don't know.
The creator?
The creator, yeah.
Yeah, that was good. Did you see it?
No, I haven't seen it yet,
It
but
was good.
that was done for that same amount of movie. That movie looks freaking amazing.
The creator.
Kelsey, don't color that yellow into the black.
Oh, yeah, good point.
It'll pick it up. Oh, yeah. Way to go, chat. We got another super chat, Aaron.
Neil Orr for 5 big ones. Thanks, Neil. Appreciate that. He says, y'all have a good afternoon, evening. We'll catch the rest tomorrow. Yeah, you're going to want to see how Kelsey's turns out for sure.
I think we should make that a rule on this show. If someone leaves the show while we're live streaming, they have to pay you a super chat.
Yeah. You're going to have to let us know you're leaving.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm interested because it does have a lot of people saying it's good, and I thought everybody was saying that about Shin Godzilla, and I thought Shin Godzilla was good. It was an interesting take, but googly-eyed transition Godzilla I could do without, So I saw a clip from it, and I saw like the subway train flying through the air and the girl, and I'm like, oh, this is cool. You're intriguing me. You're building up. And then the train does this weird CGI fake move and lands on the track. And then it's just like CGI there's no, what do you call it? A word that I cannot find. No real world physics going on. It just seems fake. So,
well, okay, and
I'm like, if you're gonna do that, then you might as well have models and stuff,
Dude,
Andy loved it.
We're talking about a giant lizard monster that breathes nuclear fire, and you're worried about realism?
Suspension of disbelief, my friend.
Yeah. I heard they
Suspension of
actually built
disbelief.
real models in real suit, but they enhanced both of them.
Well, that's the Hollywood way of saying we replaced it all with CGI. Like all these movies, even that movie, what was it? What's that one, Top Gun, where they were like, it was all done in the plane. No, they replaced every aircraft in that movie with a CGI aircraft. There's not a single real world piece in that movie. Even the shots of them in the cockpit, the only thing that's real is them. Everything else around them. So they just shoot it in an airplane, but why? For reference. I mean, what's his name that did I don't even like him, but he did all those Batman movies. He just did Oppenheimer. He did some
Chris
stuff.
Nolan?
Yeah, Chris Nolan did some stuff with airplanes in the one where the guys are stuck on the beach. I can't remember crap right now.
Yeah.
That was great. That looked real. It felt real.
What was it? It was the name of the beat. It was started with a D, didn't it? What was it called? Dunkirk.
Dunkirk. Yeah.
Dunkirk. Okay, yeah. That was I like that one.
Yeah, it was solid. So I don't know. I'll still see it. I love the Japanese Godzilla. I really love the old stuff where they have suits and models and stuff. And I do like
that actually move and shoot. And,
I love that stuff.
Yeah,
Come on.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait. I'd sit through all the boring people stuff just
to see those scenes. Yeah.
Because we couldn't fast forward back in the day. You were stuck.
How do they get those tanks to move and shoot?
I don't understand you, Kelsey.
What?
You prefer the stupid rubber suit to what you consider to be unrealistic CGI?
There's a threshold that is often crossed where if you're gonna do CGI, you either have to go full blown balls to the wall. This is not real, and that way it's just fun, or you're gonna have to go more real than real, because like that in between where I start seeing like, I'm supposed to be
back and forth between real and cartoon.
Well, I'm supposed to be in this moment where, I'm supposed to be with this girl on this train, and I'm supposed to be like nervous of what's going on. And then some weird act of physics goes on that I know my brain immediately says, nope, not real. It seems weird. And I'm out of the moment, So if it's crappy, if it's like some of these bad movies where this guy in a suit, I'm immediately not taking it real. So now I can just have fun with it. So bad effects, man. Bad effects.
All right.
There's a threshold.
Evil One is getting with the program. He's got a super chat.
But I'll watch the movie. So I'm talking out of my butt right now. It's probably a very good movie, and I'll check it out and I'll let you know.
Evil Ones for $5. Thanks, appreciate that. It's only downhill from here. It's only downhill from here if you old men are using crayons for the 50th episode, and just wanted to let you know I'm leaving for an appointment. Thank you. Well, at least he paid the fee and was able to leave the show.
He's got a parting shot.
Yeah, I mean, what should we be doing? Oil paints? We should do oil paints.
Can you imagine?
Probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Well, have you guys ever done any of those speed painting classes, like where you, and not speed painting, but you're basically
yeah, I was on speed.
they had like they bring in a live model, and you just go in. You've got like 2 hours or whatever, and you get out your oil paints and you do like your oil paint sketch the best you can in 2 hours.
No.
You never done that?
No, never.
Wow.
No.
Okay, sorry I brought it up. Jeez.
Armor Glitch. Am I saying that correctly? Armor Glitch.
Sure.
Sounds good enough to me.
Cowboy Karate Kid.
Hey, there you go. It's the Karate Kid. Like Billy the Kid.
Gosh, now I hate it even more.
And I'm done. There you go. The Karate Kid.
Wow, thanks for playing.
I think someone else may have mentioned that, and I didn't read it. So,
okay.
He may not have been the first one. I could be wrong.
All crayon. Man, it looks great on my monitor. You can't see all the scribbles. It looks like solid color. Yeah, let me zoom in. You can actually see how awful this looks. Yeah, that's why we stand.
Tighten up the figure a little bit with the black.
It has like that Wild Wild West kind of, sketch.
Yeah.
No, that's true. Torchbearer Studios.
Oh, brother. No.
Torchbearer says, well, crayons are appropriate. After this, all the old guys are going to grab their carpet squares and lay down for nap time.
Hit them with a cannonball.
I'm too engrossed in nap time right now to get involved with the insults in the chat. Wake me up when was nap time? Was usually about 15 minutes, wasn't it?
What's
Not
Dad's
Huh?
Dad's den saying give Kelsey some rice-a-roni as a parting gift? What is that for Kung Fu?
Yeah, I
What's
was,
the-
I was about to read that.
You didn't win, but as a parting gift, you get some nice rice-a-roni, the San Francisco treat.
I'll eat that while watching Kung Fu. The legend continues.
Yeah, Will Excel. You're right. I might have missed it. That accounts for 90% of the chat.
Oh my gosh.
You didn't put Gary in all caps.
Yep, that gets my attention.
That's right. You guys forget the rules already?
Just to let you know, if you want to sign it, probably should do it before you lay on like a whole heavy load of wax color.
Are you sure? Are you sure you want to sign that?
You'd have to use your knife, right, to scratch in your name.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, that's about as old west as you can get.
Oh, it
There
works.
goes. He's trying it.
It works. Sort of.
Citizen Ronan, hang in there. We haven't seen what Aaron's going to do.
That's right.
He's waiting for the Kung Fu part. Oops.
This is like worse than my usual signature.
I can see it. It's working.
Let's zoom in. Let's give
Look
a
at
full.
that. Oh,
full
man,
effect.
that's awesome.
Wait, where's my light? I need light. How does this work? Wait. There we go. Ta-da!
Oh,
Wow.
that looks like whiteout.
Ow! I just poked myself with the damn razor.
He's bleeding.
Bleeding for his art.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, no blood, no blood. I got
This
thick
is like
skin.
that Kiss comic, Kelsey's blood is going to be in the drawing.
Kelsey's out of action for a week because of Graybeards.
I don't want to poke myself. I was about to poke my finger and put some blood on it, but it's like, nah. Make people faint in the audience.
All right, so I have a question for you. How close are you to wrapping up your Shane Davis assignment?
I'm right on it. Like I've got the last pages. I'm finishing up right now. So,
Okay,
and
I
he's
wanna
already approved of them, and we're ready to go.
I want to know when I can start bugging you about mine.
You could do it. You could do it right now. I need to do Gary's and finish up the last couple. Did you get any more pages in? Oh wait,
I
you're
haven't
finished.
done any pages. I just want you to make the corrections on the existing ones.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think that's too much to ask.
It's a lot, but I can do it. I can do it. Don't worry.
Actually, it is a lot.
The Gourd Ox Pub is giving a demo on how to get his comment read by posting something interesting. He says Bill Sienkiewicz uses lighter fluid nail polish remover to nail polish remover to melt away wax on colored pencils for blending.
Wow.
Might work with crayons. So he's suggesting, Kelsey, that you light your piece on fire.
Now that's
That's funny. I was going to suggest the same thing.
that's showmanship.
Set
I
it
wonder,
on fire.
would it light on fire? Sorry.
Are you kidding? That wax would go up like wax.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Are you going to try it? You're not going to try it, are you?
Yeah, he is.
Oh wow, yeah.
Does it melt?
Yeah, it does. It like glosses over. I wonder if I can like smear it or something when it does that. Hold on.
Wouldn't they have this glossy sheen to it?
I wonder.
Yeah, let's talk about
Kelsey's like the ultimate
treading the line between success and failure.
It seems to just wipe it off, actually.
No,
Look at that. Look at that. Okay. Yeah, you may be able to get some kind of effect with it. I did a piece a long time ago when I was a kid, learning how to do color on stuff, and I was using crayons, and then I wiped it off because just for some reason or another, I wiped it off. I guess I didn't do it nearly as thick as this, but it left a stain. So, the stain was totally smooth. There was no like crayon scribbles in it, and I have never done it since.
Yeah, Henry
I always
Bemis
love the look of
says. Henry says $20 confirmed for the ashes of Kelsey's drawing.
Yeah.
Well, I think actually, in seriousness, you can you get like tissue or something and rub it. It'll smooth out and become like this, like you said, like this kind of plastic sheen, slick surface.
Guys, we need to clean it up. Angela's in the house.
All right, I'll put my pants back on.
Oh, damn it.
It's always something, isn't it?
It can never be.
Pantheon says, just back Kit Carter 3-pack. Everyone, you still have time to back all these campaigns. Thank you, Pantheon.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
I'm not thanking you for backing Kit Carter. I'm thanking you for asking people to back everybody.
Yeah, well, I'm thanking you for backing Kit Carter.
Just to get the record straight.
Yeah. I didn't want to go in and use black, but I'm going to do it because it's the easiest way to define these shadows.
Whatever you say.
Well, I was going to try and keep it all sort of, rustic and cowpoke brown, but
cowpoke brown. I like that.
Yeah, a real cowboy would never use cowpoke brown.
Just like a real Chinese person would never use Chinese red. But
right. Aaron, there's a chat I want you to read. It's interesting by Kino Reviews. There's a word in there that I can't pronounce, so I want you to read it.
Sure.
Just above Angela Curry.
Okay, if you use Prisma paper, you can blend their colored pencils and marker with 90 proof isopropyl alcohol.
Isopropyl.
Well, we'd have to have that in the rules. I didn't think we were allowed
like
to
rubbing
use
alcohol, isn't it? That's just basic rubbing alcohol.
Yeah, I think so.
Isopropyl. I need to incorporate that into my
lexicon.
Can we use that? Is that in the rules? Can I try it?
Yeah.
Kelsey, I don't think that's isopropyl.
Oh, dude, what, the regular rubbing alcohol?
If you want to mess around with some sort of medium or something, you can't use any other drawing thing other than the crayon.
Yeah.
All right, let's try it. I'll go get some alcohol. Is it regular rubbing alcohol? Is that what I said?
Yeah, I think that's what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Birdman.
Yeah, see?
Says rubbing alcohol.
All right.
Rubbing.
It's alcohol. Yeah.
Shoot, the chat is really on fire today, so to speak. They want to see flames.
Well, let me get the alcohol. I'll be right back.
They're all encouraging to fire
like Beavis and Butthead. Fire!
Light it on fire! Like the circus.
All right, let me go get some. We'll try it out.
We're trained professionals. Don't try this at home. Let Kelsey do it.
Exactly. Let Kelsey do it. Robert Dewan, am I pronouncing it correctly? He says, pour some scotch on it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
burned too, wouldn't it? When I was a kid,
flammable.
I happen to have
to put alcohol on his.
I happen to have a large stock of the alcohol.
When I was in high school, one of our pumpkins, like during Halloween, caught on fire. And so my dad was sitting there, and I grabbed his beer to put it out, and I threw it on there, and it just exploded. And I was like, "Oh, I guess you can't put out fire with alcohol."
The Gourd Ox says that alcohol has the same as lighter fluid, and
is it?
And he said some people say that you can use baby oil too, but I don't know about that. Yeah, I don't know about that either.
So how does this work? I pour this all over and then set it on fire? Is that?
Yep.
Just don't get your beard on fire.
But Kelsey, you have to be ready to put the fire out. I don't think you're
Take some
ready.
precautions here, Kelsey. Jeez.
Look at him. Who just any suggestion from the chat, and look at Kelsey going at it.
Hey, it might be good.
So, chat, get creative with suggestions for Kelsey. Aaron, you have yet another super chat.
All right,
John for $2. Thank you, John. Getting the super in before Kelsey burns down the trailer.
Yeah, the old lady with the curlers.
Yeah.
All right, what can I could just splash some more of this on there to put it out, right?
What is that?
More alcohol. Throw more alcohol on it if it goes up in flames.
I just need something to put out the fire, just in case.
Blackjack says,
I'm looking at all my books.
Blackjack says, everyone, take a good look. This is the moment when we can say, remember before Kelsey has burned 90% of his body?
It didn't light on fire. I need more alcohol.
He's actually pouring it. Okay. Here we go.
All right, this should do it. Ready?
Yep.
Yeah. I saw it.
It flashed.
Yeah. Well, you got to do it quick. It doesn't
Do
seem
you
to last
have
long.
something to smother it at least?
Yeah, my hand.
I mean, if it really catches on. Oh, your hand. Yeah, good plan.
All right. Well, that didn't work out quite as well as I thought.
Kelsey's like a.
Let me just light this on fire. I don't know.
He's putting the.
Let me go back over this.
Aaron.
Yeah.
Another super chat.
John says for $5. Thank you, John. There's enough old alcohol soaked into his desk. The entire thing is going up in flames.
Maybe.
Angela Curry
Right
says.
now. Just set
Angela
that
Curry
up.
says, "Where's your mother, Kelsey?"
She's in another room, cowering in the closet. That's like.
Kelsey clearly needs adult supervision. All times.
All right.
Eric
Well,
N. Boyd says your beard is fire retardant. Oh, it's actually he's asking the question.
No, it's fire retarded. All right, where's my razor? I need that action again. I defined my guy's chin. My
So
razor works pretty good, actually.
Maybe we're not understanding the directions correctly.
Uh-oh. What?
Well, I mean, the alcohol evaporates so quickly. It's like there wouldn't be anything left to burn, right? I mean, there's got to be some other trick to it that we're missing. And when I say we're missing, I mean you.
Well, I'm just going by the audience. So
He's still encouraging you to finish the piece by putting out the fire.
I don't know. I tried lighting a comic on fire once. It's really hard to set a comic book on fire. Did you realize that?
It was that bad?
I was I don't even remember what it was
It
for.
was
But
fate telling you it was a collector's item. Don't.
Yeah, what was it?
I did that. I threw a bunch of Fantastic Fours in the fireplace, and I almost cried because someone had given me just a bunch of beat up copies. And, I'm all about condition, right? And it's like, these are worthless. I can't keep these. They're soiling my collection. And but I didn't know what to do with them. We had a fire going in we had like a wood stove, and I threw them in there and watched them burn. And it was like I felt horrible. I was like, I just destroyed like my industry. And now they're doing
it to the local library.
Yeah. So
I have a collector friend who's constantly bragging to me about the coverless comic.
Yeah.
Oh, that was like
I missed it. What happened?
Yeah,
All right, here
that
we go.
burned for
Put it
half
in.
a second.
Oh my God! Now it's all over my hands. This is a disaster. Yeah.
There.
We have fire!
That was like 1 full second.
Fire. Oh.
Fire bad.
Is it doing
It's not setting
anything?
on fire.
Okay. Well, Kelsey, we have to remind you the goal isn't to set it on fire. The goal is the result of setting it on fire.
Oh, what is the result
Yeah.
of
So what are we
ash?
going for here? We're all confused now. We're not. What are we supposed to be doing?
Exactly. Is it like, does it create some kind of, sheen that you couldn't get any other way?
No, it doesn't seem to do anything. That's the
But
thing.
you're still obsessed with setting it on fire.
Well,
Got to be something to it.
he's gonna get this right if it kills him.
Maybe I can burn holes right where his guns are shooting, and then like shine a light through there.
Well, that'd have to be pretty precise burning.
Like a cigarette, maybe.
Yeah, you got one of those.
You could burn it from the back.
I wonder if what about an old popsicle stick? I got a popsicle stick.
Did you guys ever do that in school? Like,
Yeah. I doubt that popsicle stick is old.
Yeah, well, older than now.
But that popsicle stick was probably in the freezer today.
Look at the flame looks blue on the screen. How weird.
It looks white to me.
They're white. Yeah, it looked blue a second ago. All right, here we go. Burn!
Well,
It created a spot. Now it's officially ruined.
yeah. We're gonna draw with charcoal next. We have to make your own charcoal, though.
Fox Mulder says burning those copies of FF helped raise the value of all the remaining copies.
That's true. That's how I look at it. Yeah, makes me feel better.
It's not working. Of course, now it smells really bad.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than the smell of burning crayons.
Oh wow!
Do you think? You think
It's
maybe
like a bullet hole. Put a few
Rage
of them.
of Illusion. You just had your question answered. Does it increase the price with fire or decrease it for the auction? I think it's,
Let's try it.
I think it's decreasing at this point.
Looks like a bullet hole. Put a whole bunch of them on there.
Yeah, it's like a wanted poster.
Did you guys ever like if you had to do like a project in school where you had to you wanted to make it look old or something? Did you like burn the edges of your paper or anything like that? Or you go underneath the paper with like a lighter or a match, and just so it's barely touching the paper and it'll brown it. But
That's
not
what I'm
burn it?
doing here.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would do that.
My mom used to decoupage. You remember that?
I remember the phrase. I don't know that I've ever.
It's basically taking like a photo and shellacking it to a piece of wood and putting a.
Oh, okay.
And she used to burn the edges of the photo.
I'm starting to get lightheaded with the smell of whatever this is doing.
Kelsey's gonna pass out right into the flame, man. It's gonna be like Richard Pryor all over again.
Yeah, it's not seeming to work. Maybe this matte media will set on fire. Let's try that.
Kelsey's given up on the whole drawing thing. He's just like turned into
Yeah,
a
that could be like gunpowder, just like woof. Uh-oh.
Let's try this.
Aaron,
Aaron,
you're going to want to watch this.
Okay.
Look
Oh,
what
what
doing.
the heck are you doing? Are you kidding me?
I'm slinging matte media everywhere is what I'm doing.
Holy crap, ladies
And
and
then
gentlemen.
he's gonna set it on fire.
What do they say? What do they say in Jurassic Park? Hang on to your butts.
Yeah, Kelsey, I would suggest you like test it. Light that brush on fire first, not the artwork.
Let's just make sure. Let's see how flammable maybe it says it is. Doesn't say flammable.
That's because it didn't even occur to them to set it on fire.
All right.
Set this on fire.
Let's get it on
Hey,
nice and.
It's like buying the that lemon scented dishwashing liquid. They say this is not for human consumption because people are trying to make lemonade out of it.
People like me.
Yeah.
Henry Pena says, I feel like this is watching Jimi Hendrix set his guitar on fire.
All right.
I'm going to redo the promo for this after. I'm going to say, watch Kelsey burn.
Yeah, Kelsey, don't test it first. Don't set the artwork up. There you go.
Nope.
See, I used to do this stuff like when I was in 6th grade.
Burn it.
Nope.
You might have actually fireproofed it.
I may have. Yeah, this stuff might be actually fireproof. Well.
My wife just asked, why didn't you use a blow dryer to melt it instead?
Oh.
I didn't know that would work either. Didn't know if that was hot enough. I mean, fire isn't doing it. So,
Yeah. What's hotter than fire?
well, I'll be right back. Got to wash my brush.
The reason
I
why
am still responsible.
the fire's not working is because the alcohol is evaporating it right on contact.
Right.
It's not generating the heat to. But
I agree. He's got it. I think he needs to basically just pour pools of alcohol on there and then light that on fire.
David has past experience of pyrotechnics.
is that right? Is
Yeah.
that what I do?
David's always getting in some sort of trouble that he never really planned on
Yes,
getting in.
remember the firework incident? He knows about stuff like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more pyrotechnics there than we got out of that that little display there by Kelsey.
The Gordox might be right. He says only the front side is fireproof.
Oh, really? Well, no, I was lighting it on fire from the back.
Yeah, but
It wasn't really.
Now that it has the coating.
No. I mean, before I did that. Oh, you mean? Oh, I see. Yeah. No, I don't see. I'm just saying that. All right, when that dries, I'm gonna try a different technique, sans fire, but I'm gonna like crush up some of this and like rub it in with like a paper towel.
I was going to say, you're basically creating a new surface to draw on, right? This is kind of like the
Right.
David Finch thing.
That's why I got it, because of you telling me to go watch David Finch's video, and I did, and I was like, holy hell, that's great.
We're getting all kinds of loving suggestions from the chat.
What do we got?
Brian Norton, try putting the alcohol in your mouth and spit it on the fire, on the flame. Like a
Go
flamethrower.
kiss, man. Go kiss live on us.
And
Hey, if Gene Simmons can do it, you can do it, Kelsey.
Yeah.
Captain,
I don't know how that worked with my beard, though. I don't know.
Yeah, that's true. You might be in a little bit of trouble there.
I'll be a no beard, not a gray beard.
Captain Bit2, I think has the best suggestion so far. Just put your head down on the desk, Kelsey, and wait for the others to finish.
That's funny. You're getting kind of a glimpse of what I was like in school, because like I would often do that. I'd finish my work really fast and then just fart around and annoy the teacher and everybody the rest of the time. I hated school. I found it like ridiculously boring and easy.
We got Angela to curse. She says, I can't leave now. Damn. You got everyone wondering if Kelsey's going to survive.
There's still time to do it in the show. We'll see. I may burn the edges like David was talking about.
That was me.
Aaron,
if
you
I can
might get
do
the
it.
highest
That's
rating
you,
from
man.
any Graybeards on.
Oh, was that you, Aaron? Yeah, Aaron. Somebody was. Oh,
Do that as kids. Make it
Still
look like
wet. yeah. This is still wet though. Not gonna burn like that. Here, I need an old sock. There we go.
You just happen to have one right there?
Of course, don't you?
It's all I have is old socks.
That old sock queen.
That's all I have is old socks.
Yeah,
All right.
I don't try to lure females in with showing them my etchings. Like this is my sock collection.
You want to go up to my room and see my sock collection?
Mhm.
Oh, I like that.
My tapestries and my sock collection.
Yeah, exactly.
I used to always wonder what that was when they were like, "Would you like to come and take a look at my etchings?"
Yeah, what's an etching?
Yeah, I was like, "What the hell's an etching? Is that their balls or
It's just
something?"
a
What is
fancy
that?
poster, I think.
Oh, that was a euphemism.
Yes.
Yeah,
perfect.
Aaron, what exactly is an etching?
Isn't it like a isn't there like some sort of metal tools involved and you're like carving into something like a
No.
or is it a
That's-
chemical thing? What is an etching? I don't
think it's
know.
a fancy printing technique for posters. Chat, once again, you have to bail us out here. What's an etching?
Well,
You
wait a minute.
uncultured
If
swine.
you don't know, why are you mocking me for not knowing?
He's just
Well,
testing. He's testing.
Yeah, fancy metal tools? Are you kidding? Okay, Henry Bemis, once again, comes through. Printmaking process in which lines or areas are increased using acid into a metal plate.
See, I was partially
No, they're
correct.
putting metal tools into a metal plate in order to hold the line. Thank
Okay,
you,
but I said
Henry.
metal, so I had was
Okay, yeah,
partially
I'll
correct.
give you credit. You get 1 point for using the word metal. Thank you, Henry.
All right. I
Acid.
can't.
I mean, yeah, okay, Kelsey, that's right up your alley.
Acid. Oh, good point.
Put some acid on it. That'll make it work.
What do we got that's acid? Like orange juice? Like what do we like? What else?
That's acidic. I think that's a little.
Oh,
I'm sorry, Gordox. Inside's not increased. I'm sorry, that means cut.
What?
No, I said increased. It's
Incised, not increased. That
Yeah.
means cut. Yeah.
I was getting excited there and I misread it.
Yeah. Well, that's not a surprise on this show.
No, easy for me to get distracted.
Well, you can't even read when you're not distracted.
No, that's true.
the problem. So I keep asking David, you recommend Gary for this job?
He felt
oh,
sorry
it's on
for me.
fire! It's on fire!
Oh, it's on fire. Yeah, look, it's burning. There we go.
Burn, baby, burn!
So back to who was asking if
Ah!
it's an increase or decrease?
Look at the size of that.
Yeah, you better. That burned right through.
It's still going.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, now put your hand on it now, big
Yeah.
talker. I notice you use your left hand, not your strong hand.
All right. Now that I've totally ruined this, I got to do the edges.
He's got
Give
to
it the
burn the
full-
edges. What, to try to...
Make it look like it was done on purpose. All right. Let's see.
That's the key. I meant to do it. Oh.
All right, go out for God's sake. Oh, jeez.
Armor Glitch is adding some info about etchings, elaborating. It's a metal plate with a coating of shellac that is then drawn on and placed. Okay, do they use metal tools to draw on it? Is drawn on and then placed in an acid bath to bite away at the lines. Then it can be inked up to print from on a printmaking press. So it's eating into it, into the metal plate, and that's what is printed.
Okay.
So yeah, they might actually use metal tools. So Aaron, I might owe you an apology.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be the first time.
That is true.
I actually might have an etching. I didn't realize this, but this guy, when my mom worked at this,
Don't do this at home, kids. By the way,
Your mom went and saw somebody with their etchings?
No, hey.
My mom worked for a medical parts place, and this guy had he'd get these computer boards, which were fiberglass, but they had a sheet of copper on them, right? And they were for printing out circuit boards. But he would take like some of my artwork and he would do this process, and with acid would eat away so that, like, I want to say the negative space was eaten away. And I guess the black line work would still be the copper. And I've got a couple of them someplace. I'll have to dig those out
familiar.
Interesting.
Next week's show.
Hidden Hand says they saw MC etchings in person.
Did he have to go up to his room?
He saw,
yeah.
He said he saw him in person. Pretty amazing. You should send him the link.
MC Escher? Yeah. Send him the link.
Etching.
I don't think Escher's still with us, is he? Maybe he is. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Is Escher dead?
Surely, right?
I would think.
I love the story of Escher when you're like, oh, you're a wonderful artist, and he's like, I'm not an artist. I'm a mathematician. He never wanted to be an artist. Like that wasn't his thing.
Yeah.
But he was.
Well,
I'm a professional at burning things, by the way, so don't try this at home.
Are you still burning?
Yeah.
Before this,
you're like Burning Man.
Yeah, I was going to say before this stream gets to the point where we're calling 911. I wanted to share something. My brother is part of a Jack Kirby Facebook group, and he's always sending me Kirby images, and a lot of these I haven't seen. I've seen this one, but I don't remember it.
Here we go.
The way I'm looking at it now.
Kirby
Aaron, could you pull up my screen?
Kirby would burn.
You got to share it first. I'm not seeing anything down here yet, Gary.
Okay, hold on a second. Sorry.
Yeah. Kind of help me a little
Here
bit.
I go, apologizing again.
Yeah. That sounds very... Is that George C. Scott as...
Wait a minute. What is that?
That's Kelsey.
That's not me.
Aaron, with your Captain Kirk, would you read the dialogue?
Sure. In moments like these, Shelley, the warrior softens, and I realize life is not just a crowdfunding campaign. And she says, don't tell me you're turning into a soy boy. Get your keister back to work. I thought.
So that's what Aaron looks like
George
with hair
C.
and a beard.
There you go.
Hey, I recognize that
guy. Kelsey, with your voice made for radio, could you read the dialogue? You don't have to read the caption.
The Council of the Young has brought me this distressing news. Where our greatest warriors have tried in caution, Lopresti and his family unit have wildly rushed. I don't understand what I'm saying. Save them, High Father. They've braved the anger of Darkseid himself. Punish them. Oh, wait, who's that? Punish them. Don't abandon them. How was that? Did I work?
And of course,
that was as good as your drawing.
I know I'm the Black Racer. Here it goes.
That good?
Last but not least, something completely different.
Okay.
If you found a black person, oh, hey, Kirby was ahead of his
Fears of
time.
a go-go girl can't come true.
Oh, you're hurting me.
So, David, let me blow this up. Could you read this in your?
I'm not reading shit.
This
Wait a
is
minute. Buffy
I
was
didn't
a hip
touch this.
kitten. Oh, you
This
got to
is
read that.
Kirby.
David.
This is Kirby at his finest.
You ain't found shit. No,
Kelsey can read it for me. Go ahead.
Okay, Kelsey, can you see it?
oh my God, that's a lot.
It's worth it. This
How
is
do I-
this is Kirby at his some of his best dialogue.
Buffy was a hip kitten who lived on the borderline of everything. Of course, someday the line would be gone and she would find herself with the realities projected in her dreams, the right world in which perhaps lived the right man. But alone in her apartment, that buoyant feeling faded. Sometimes when the music inside her stopped, it was tough to keep out the ghetto, the people who made the everyday sounds, the neighbors she knew by sight, and the strange haunting Zero Cat down the hall.
Zero
Years
cat.
of a go-go
Yeah.
girl.
So,
Can't
David,
come-
you're the Zero Cat down the hall.
Thanks. That went a long way for that joke.
Yeah.
I know.
I'm done. I won. Thank you.
It's not a competition.
I don't see the fire yet.
And you didn't do your dramatic readings, so you get some negative points for that.
That still puts me in first place. So thanks everybody for voting for me. I appreciate it.
Where are you at, Aaron? Have you burned yours yet?
No, I'm drawing my Shaolin monk at the moment, so I actually took this challenge seriously.
So did I. Look at all the work I'm doing.
Yeah, well, that's true. You're putting a lot into it. So I don't,
I have risked house and home, or house and what else?
Yeah, what else did I?
Life and limb.
There you
Yeah.
go. House and home, life and limb.
I burned every hair off my fingers at this point.
Man, Aaron, you should draw with crayon more often.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is so I used to get along before I used up all my 64 crayons, and I had to quit drawing.
Wait a minute. Is your kung fu a cowboy? Did you cowboy kill a kung fu guy? Is that?
Yeah, that's what it looks like going on here. You just shot him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you guys are doing this in the spirit of the competition.
Okay, well, said
He
the
said,
guy
"Kung fu don't go around here, son."
Oh.
Who's going to build the railroad now?
I feel like I'm doing something from Blazing Saddles all of a sudden. Ah.
You know them songs. Camptown races. Camptown races ain't I'm gonna do that. I get no kick from cocaine. Is this still on fire over here? It's still hot.
It's on the back of your neck. You're like,
I keep
"Ah."
touching. Yeah, I
I'm
might
on
have
fire.
blown sparks somewhere. I might be sitting on a big fire somewhere and just.
Oh,
All right, almost done. How much time we got?
an hour.
Are you serious?
We got 45 minutes. Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, I can burn something else. What else?
Well, I see. I pushed myself a little bit. Okay, I'm just saying. You guys-
Look at David's. Have you seen his? Like a freaking masterpiece over there. That's the fastest I've ever seen him draw.
This is up his wheelhouse.
Fox Mulder says most YouTube streams these days seem about burning bridges, not burning art.
That's hilarious.
Hey, we're all about bringing people together with fire.
That's right.
Yeah. Fire! Oh, I have made fire. All right.
Well, it's giving it that authentic, old
Mm-hmm.
timey look to it.
Well, it's not like charring the edges. Like it chars that's perfect. But then once that fire completes it, it just looks like it cut it all weird.
It's like you just cut it. Yeah.
So, oh well. I should have done the burning before I colored it. Probably. I think it's because of the wax that's stopping the stopping the burn.
So what could have been a masterpiece once again comes up short.
I don't know. I'm getting high though. Woo! Golly, crayons, man. It's good smoke.
Who knew? Kelsey's going to exclusively work in crayons now.
I thought marker did it, but flaming crayon does the trick.
Oh my gosh, I got high on marker before. Holy smokes! Spent all day doing these alcohol-based markers in one job, and when I was a commercial art student, I was like, had this raging headache, and I was lightheaded, and I'm like, what is wrong with me? I'm like, oh wait,
look at all the ash on the table.
Yeah, you're gonna have to sweep that up and put it in a bag and include it if somebody buys that.
Yeah, here's the rest of the art. All right. I don't think Crayon will continue to work on this, but I could put like wanted the Karate Kid.
burn it in. He's writing it like a 3-year-old. Wanted.
That's how they did them back then.
Have some letters backwards.
How do you spell karate?
The way it sounds.
I hope this is correct.
It is.
Yeah.
All right. Wanted the Karate Kid.
Dead or alive?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me put that here. Dead. Or alive.
Yeah, dead or alive means dead.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? That's like an option that's really not an option.
You mean I can kill someone and nobody gonna get mad at me? Shoo, he coming in dead.
Dead or alive.
I'm the hangman.
Henry Bemis says, I repeat, still better than most mainstream art.
Thank you. Are you talking to me, right? Yeah.
Angela says,
Angela
says she wants to put Kelsey on her fridge.
Oh my God. I have to tell you, this is kind of an embarrassing story, but how excited I was that Aaron bought a box of 64 crayons. Because that's what I always wanted as a kid, was the box of 64 crayons, because we were a little poor and we never got to get the big box of crayons with the sharpener in the back. Are you kidding me? That's what we wanted.
You mean as an adult or even as a teenager, you never bought your own? You never?
Well, as a kid, my mom would only buy the smallest boxes of crayons because we were a little poor. My dad kept us on a strict budget, and they had to buy two of everything because I was a twin, right? So, yeah. So he came home, and I was just so jealous of all the kids that had the big box of crayons with the sharpeners and the nice markers. Oh.
So we know who's getting this crayon box after Aaron's done with it, right? Yeah.
Well, yes. Okay. So where's Brian gets it 64. We're the upper class. That's right. And we lived 2 houses down from the big orthopedic surgeon in the town. So everybody thought we had money. My dad had it, but he didn't share very much. we had a big nice house and stuff, but I remember just dying. Yeah, it's just gonna.
You had a nice big house because he didn't buy the 64 box of crayons.
Right. And how we begged. I'm going to age myself here big time. But the San Francisco writing gear was, the big thing to have those. And I remember we got our first pair like for Christmas, and everybody else had already had them forever, right? I just remember like, and I wore those suckers every day. Every single day I wore those pants. The big bell bottoms.
My mom made us polyester slacks. That's how poor we were.
I think that's why we just appreciate money now.
Yeah, I had the
too
homemade
much. Oh my
clothes.
gosh.
Yeah, I had the homemade clothes too.
Yep.
I hated it. I'd get a hole in my pants, and my mom would sew a patch on it.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
hated it.
Yeah.
It's like
I
patch.
know, there's certain things like I would tell my kids, okay, we're buying school supplies, and I would grab the big crayons, and they go, why are you buying that? I'm like, because you're getting a big box of crayons with the sharpener, and you'll like it. But the kids didn't want it. I'm like, we don't need that many crayons. I don't need that many different colors. I was like, that's what you're getting.
I needed them. Every last one of them.
Oh, you
I don't
guys, you
mix
should do
colors.
crayons more often. How fun is this?
Kelsey just wants to burn stuff.
Well, you know.
Yeah, have you seen what Kelsey's been doing?
It's a Western. You know, you gotta make it authentic.
That's right.
Oh,
with
that is
fire.
awesome.
What was that show? Was it Bonanza that started with the
Oh yeah.
they lit the thing on fire?
Yep.
Oops, sorry, I just hit
Yeah.
the camera there.
Oh, sorry. Okay, so I hate to bother you guys. Oh my
Well,
goodness.
don't.
Tough skins, yes.
Shelley,
Oh my
Shelley, could you
Mom
read
would take
the
it
super
years,
chat?
and I hated it. Do what?
Could you read the super chat?
Oh yeah, from John. $2. Kelsey still has homemade clothes,
Yeah.
homemade food, homemade clothes
Aaron had corduroy. That is exactly
That is
right. I
true.
had corduroy pants.
from Sears Roebuck.
Yep.
No, I
Yeah,
hate
Right out of the
that.
catalog.
Whiffing around the place.
Oh, my tough skins, yes. Kelsey
You're like,
still
what is that
shops
sound?
for
Aaron's
a
walking
poor
around.
person.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys are so funny. So how does it feel like to be like the award-winning show? I don't know if
Like it usually does, because we win all the awards. That's just
well,
how it
it's
works.
just been amazing.
It's just like we all take it in stride, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Just another
it's
day at the
just
office.
another day.
I think we're at the point that because of the award-winning part, that we think everything we do is gold. So, like,
Yeah.
you know, setting stuff on fire, we think is genius.
Wait, it's not?
Encouraging
What are
Kelsey
you
to do
saying?
it. We're encouraging Kelsey to do it. Yeah, do it. It's like,
Oh,
is that
funny.
actually, you know, what entertainment value is that?
Well, it backfired because it worked.
Oh my gosh. And Marcus, it's just the fun people. I love it.
What color of a karate belt would a Shaolin master have on his robe? Would they even
Red,
do that?
of course.
They
Yeah.
didn't have degrees of colors of belts back then.
Chinese red, of course.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, I think you're right. I'm going Chinese red if I can find it, which is really
I
more
didn't
than
know
orange.
with that
No,
many.
David is right. The Chinese red
Right.
would
So
look
I
better.
did come in to tell you two things.
Yes. Is
Sorry,
this something that should be
got
shared
some
on
stuff
air?
we're gonna do.
Is this
Well, I
something
don't
to be shared on air?
know. So I
Maybe
need
you
you,
should.
I need you to
Is
pick
it
up
about
my-
those little magic pills that make?
Well, I was gonna say I need to pick up my migraine pills,
Oh, those pills. Okay.
and
Yeah, not the ones in the blue box.
and, I've got tons of the nausea meds, but I just need the other ones. And then okay, this is you're warning everybody that Aaron's going to react somewhat. I'm not sure. I'm just going to throw this out there.
Probably should not be
I
sharing.
just got a
this.
phone call
Uh-oh.
from Guess.
Your old art teacher
Yeah.
says, give it up, Aaron.
The nemesis.
They said, "Hey, we referred you to Dr. Tatsumi, who's my back surgeon."
Oh, it's a back surgeon.
And I said, finally, because I've been leaving messages, whatever. And so they go, okay, well, can you come in on, she goes, his next opening is in January. I started this whole thing for back surgery in September. So I'm experiencing a little bit of,
Anger.
yeah.
Resentment.
Bad.
And then they know me. I
Pissed
don't
off at
understand
this.
why I'm getting like this will be my third surgery with this guy. So it isn't like, anyway,
She should be getting like regular customer discounts
yeah,
instead of
frequent
getting,
flyer miles or something. So I thought that was the time for surgery. And I said, well, the 10th, my grandson's due on the 6th. That's kind of short notice. She goes, no, that's just to see Dr. Tatsumi. That's not even the surgery time.
We've been in there like 3 times
Oh
already.
my
It's ridiculous.
gosh.
Unbelievable.
It's getting so bad, the medical profession.
I
I've
just
been,
can't
I've been trying to get my mom help, and she's got all the medical help in the world, but they just don't do anything. They just push pills.
Oh my gosh.
Push pills. That's it.
And I don't know, I can't do another steroid injection in my back because I've already had 3 this year and they won't do more. So now I'm just waiting for the surgeon to.
Besides that, it hurts even more once it wears off, right? Because you're
oh my gosh. Yeah, it's starting to wear off.
Flooding back.
It was so bad. I honestly would scream and just sob because it would hurt so bad. So at least that's what we go. Are we feeling better? Well, I'm not screaming.
And then I'd give her a copy of Wraith of God and said, read this, it'll cheer you up.
And then I bawl like a baby.
Read this award-winning comic book.
Yeah.
I know. Well, that's I turned into the show just for a bit, and that was where it was Aaron going, "Hey, look what I found through my collection," and he brings up the. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" That's when I tune into the show. Oh, there it is now.
Yeah,
that one.
Yeah, this one you mean?
Yeah,
this
that one from your
cover
from your collection. Yeah, that's what it was.
Near mint condition.
Oh.
Anyway.
Yeah, I'm nothing but a number nowadays, and it's really sad because this will be my 5th back surgery and my 3rd with him. So it's not like, I don't know. They said I had to redo like as a new patient because it had been so long since I saw him. And I was like, I wanted to say, yeah, but it's me. Just go ask him. He'll be okay with it. Because he actually saw us in the waiting room and he goes, "What are you guys doing here?" And I go, "To see you, hopefully." And he's all confused. I mean, he recognized us, and my last surgery was in 2016. So I was thinking, hey, it's Shelly and Aaron.
Yeah, who are you again?
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so I get to see him on the 8th to then schedule surgery. Oh,
unbelievable. Well,
it's going to end up becoming a year of pain before I get this fixed. Sorry, everybody, that I'm whining. This is the side of Shelly you don't normally see.
My
mother puss bucket.
My mom needed a knee replacement, and the doctor did the other knee.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
me.
Because the doctor said it would be better to do this knee because you're going to have to do it eventually, and that'll relieve stress on your other knee. It's like, what an asshole.
Well,
the
that doesn't make sense to me.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Normally before surgery, like all the ones I've had, sorry, a lot of them, they always put an arrow to where they're, you know what I mean? They write this leg or not that, I've even had them write like, no, not this one for, on my hand. And so it was like,
I think they must have talked her into it, honestly, but it's really weird because my uncle just had both knees replaced. My aunt had every one of the kids, my aunt, my uncle, my mom, they all have their knees replaced now.
Ugh. Well,
which is really
start
weird.
Saving because I think part of mine, it's got to be genetic because I wasn't in a big car accident. I was, I did sports and I taught aerobics for 20 years. How bad could that, and here I am on my 5th one. But my dad had, because I'm L4, L5, and L5S1 right now. And both my dad and my twin sister have both had those. So I figure this is another thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. So it's okay.
Now for the
if this is what Shelly considers her bad side, that's very Shelly. Yeah. If I get mad, if you see me on Twitter and I'm it takes a lot to make me mad. Like
it doesn't take much for me to make her mad.
No, like with stuff for people I don't know, it takes a lot to really.
You got a lot of people trying to make you mad. I've noticed.
That's right. In fact, when I was teaching and it would get to that point, I'd go, "Oh, congratulations, you guys!" And they'd be like, "What? You made me angry. You know how much it takes to make me angry." Oh,
and you wouldn't like her when she's angry.
Yeah. Well, and I would say, if Mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. So. Yeah, Mama wasn't happy. So right now, Mama's not happy. Well, okay. What's Weird Wizard?
Now for the fun portion of our show, Kelsey's not going to sing a song. Especially prepared for this show.
I get no kick from cocaine.
There's something wrong with you.
I don't know how to exactly express this, but somehow, some way, you've actually turned that into a piece of art.
What do you mean? That's his art the moment I touch this paper. Come on.
I just saw the Karate Kid. Oh, that's so cute.
Sure.
In fact, Sammy, of course, loves the new one, right? And her best friend.
You're talking about Cobra Kai.
Yes, right. And so
I haven't seen it
then her best friend moved to Nashville and they FaceTime Sammy And when she answered it, it wasn't them, but it was that. Who was it? I can't remember his name.
Yeah, the blonde guy, Johnny.
Anyway,
Johnny
the
Rotten.
blonde guy who was so hot back in the first Karate Kid.
The bad guy in the blonde kid that was his nemesis in the movie.
The skeleton kid.
Yeah.
Yep. And so Sammy looks into the phone and it's him. And she, of course, brings her hand to her mouth like, and he does the same thing. And they got a screenshot of it. And I just thought she was dying.
Yeah.
Mom.
These friends of her run into him in the parking lot of someplace. They're like, hey, can we call our friend? And he was like,
just
cool. He was
they
like,
knew
yeah,
she
sure.
would freak out. Yeah. Johnny's a good guy now. Yeah. Joey Lawrence. No,
Not Joey Lawrence.
Joey Lawrence.
no, that was
No, Johnny Lawrence is his
Johnny
name in
Lawrence.
the show.
Yeah.
I don't watch. I don't watch that show on principle because they've been trying to turn all the villains into good guys and all the good guys into villains.
Yep.
They've been doing it since Maleficent. They've been doing it to almost everything, and that's part of the same gaslighting that we deal with on a daily basis around here. Trying to take good and turn it into bad. So
thanks for ruining that for me. I appreciate
Hollywood
it.
can go after themselves. Sorry.
Lord Ox is saying William Zabka.
Yeah, Zabka. Yeah, that's it. That's his real name.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
That's horrible.
It's not a great name, but
So that's why they have legal name change. Come on.
he's done all right with it.
Yes.
He might have. It's Hollywood. He might have changed his name to that.
Right. You
Boy,
know,
I
they
don't
could just
know.
call himself Kelsey and he would have just been huge. Huge.
Well, physically,
star.
probably, yeah.
An award-winning star.
Anybody that
Oh,
goes by just one name is cool, right? So
That's me,
Right.
Kelsey. Kelsey Windsor Smith. That's
that's what you okay, so we had the funniest
Kelsey
the
Jingleheimer
funniest
Smith?
request for when we were doing fulfillment that somebody wanted me to sign a book. And I was like, way to ruin the value.
I know that's what I kept telling him, but
And so then I was like, I've never signed anything like other than like, you know, a referral or whatever. So I'm like, what should I do? So I did S Lopresti because, you know, I didn't want him to get confused.
I thought maybe she could just sign it Shelley and be like Cher, you know.
That's what he was saying. Just sign it Shelly. And I'm like, I don't want you to like the letter. I always go, Shelly, smiley face. And I was like, no. So yeah, that was the weirdest. It was so funny though. So I was like, are you sure? No, you don't want that.
That's the second time because back in the day when I was breaking in, I was doing this Aunt May backup story in Amazing Spider-Man, and I was inking it in a Denny's at San Diego, and because we had just done the con, and Shelley was filling in blacks, and
with a Sharpie.
with a
At
Sharpie
Denny's.
at Denny's.
Denny's.
You doing the
Denny's.
blacks?
And so yeah, then we had to drop it in a FedEx box, you know, that day before we left town. And so we were at a show in Portland, and we were talking to this guy who had the comic, and I was signing it, and he said, "Oh yeah." I said, "Yeah, Shelley filled in the blacks on that." And he's like, "Oh, well, you better sign it then." And she was like, "What?" And so,
Yeah. Oh
the
my gosh,
comic.
yeah, to Denny's. Because we're just like, is that the one we drove to?
I think Aunt May had like maple syrup on her face in that one panel.
I obviously missed something.
We were at Denny's, and Aunt May was in the comic, and maple syrup from
Oh, I
Denny's. got on
see.
her-
You're a quick one, Lopresti.
Yeah, na, 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 na.
Just smile and nod.
Uh-huh. It was a good joke. I had to explain it. I'm going to use bittersweet now on this. It's one of the colors here that I highly recommend if you're doing a Western drawing. Just go
It doesn't say bittersweet what? It just says bittersweet.
It just says bittersweet.
Is that like
Just
referring
leave
to
it. Just have a
chocolate?
blank after it, like fill in the blank thing.
Well, no, it has like other languages, like agridulce, and then douce amère. That's French right there, isn't it?
Really?
Douce amère, isn't that the last one?
I can't. I don't have my glasses on. I can't see it.
I don't think David should be done until he's used glitter somewhere on there.
That's right.
Serious.
He got some glitter crayons from his wife, and he
Yeah.
didn't use them.
Come on, David. He's not even there. He's eating a sandwich. He's in the other room.
Yeah.
Taking a nap.
See, there's no response. He's like, I love how you guys just feel it's okay to just leave the show whenever you want to, and I'll come back in an hour. No one will notice.
Drawing fearsome and making money right now on the show.
There's 20 people on this show. There's just the three of us and Gary, and so if one of them leaves, it's like,
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, but Aaron, what's important to remember is we always return.
yes.
Oh, nice.
Gary, David, you didn't use your glitter crayons on the background.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. Oh, you did? Okay. Hold you to that.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see in just a few minutes when I finish and I call it good.
Oh, thanks, Fox Mulder. Yeah, I called, left a voicemail.
All right.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
roughed up those edges. Now it looks good and burned.
I want to burn
It does
mine
look burned, yeah.
A different degree, though.
Yeah.
No, look at how rustic that looks.
Yeah.
He actually, like I said, Kelsey has a way of turning his crap into gold.
Did you burn off?
Amazing ability he has.
Did you burn off your scratched in signature?
Kinda, yeah. It's down there, so I gotta re-scratch it. Good point. Yeah, let me
Yeah.
scratch in a new one.
Oh my goodness. That will make it truly authentic.
I gotta... Okay, so
What?
so we've determined that you can't do the white crayon over the top of color, right?
No, not
No,
really.
you can't.
Right.
And it didn't work putting the matte medium on either. That didn't do squat.
Did you
I
have
could
another-
scrape it with the razor blade, though, right?
Yeah, do it
Oh, it's gonna
lightly.
be Becky like fingernails on a scratch. Oh, on a chalkboard. Yep.
Yeah, you can do it lightly
done
and
it
it
yet?
scrapes it right off the paper. But if you do it too hard, it goes right into the paper.
Well, I've got. I'm running out of time, man.
That's true. Dig it in there.
Are you done? Because I've been plugging my ears. Oh, there he goes. Oh,
David's working on a commission, by the way, Aaron.
Are you
David
done?
David just yeah.
that's
David
like
does what
fingernails
he
on a chalkboard
you know.
for me.
It's like he just does whatever he wants.
Well, he did finish his work.
Well, I don't know.
Should we show one of your crayon
He
drawings?
finished his work. That looks like a piece of steak or something right there, Kelsey. The way
He
that
just looked at the bottom.
Yeah, the
Oh,
good
dinner.
piece of charred steak.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that wasn't fair though, Aaron, because you do have experience coloring with crayons.
What did I miss?
He was eating.
Oh my goodness. So when you're done here, can you go? I think I have
Yeah.
the shot,
Yep.
migraine meds, and some blood pressure meds.
Yeah, no rush, but hurry the hell up.
Right. Oh,
Yeah,
before my head explodes.
drawing looks great, but stop. And,
Yeah,
When
just
you're done.
just stop.
Because he has to go out and get mailing labels anyway. So we had this stack of mailing labels left. We think, okay, we'll order some, but we have 500 left. It'll be all right. And I put one through the Rolo thing, and it's blank. And I'm like, what? This one has the shipping label sticker on both sides. So when it goes through the Rolo thing, there's no, I don't know. But yeah, so
doesn't
we
work.
had to order more, which takes time. And then even Amazon was like overnight delivery, and then they lied. So
Liars.
liars.
I love that with the post office where they're like, you could pay to get it there the next day, but no guarantee it'll get there the next day.
Right.
Right.
I'm like, well, what the hell then? I mean, what the?
It's like, what am
Right.
I paying for again?
Right.
Yeah,
The hope that it might get there.
yeah, pretty much.
But yeah, we're down
Yeah,
to less
before
than-
you have no chance of it
Well,
getting
you
there.
bought that one.
Yeah, exactly.
Fine.
That's right. You have no chance otherwise. At least this way you have a chance. You know, fighter chance.
Good fighting chance here.
Yeah, give it a fighting
Good a
chance.
fighting chance.
And for $10 more, you get a fighting chance.
Yeah.
to get there when you want it to.
Okay, so on Twitter this morning, I saw this guy he had a picture of. Oh shoot, let me find it again. Oh, here we go.
Don't start a story if you can't.
Well, no,
finish
it was his name is Constitutional Gator, And he goes, "You've heard of Elf on the Shelf, but have you heard of?" And it has a little picture of Biden standing on a loaf of bread. Because I created this one. Let's see who gets it right. So people are guessing, and I was just dying. He was going for dickhead on the bread. But other people said, "Are you ready? Oaf on a loaf. Pedophile on a bread pile.
Oh, goodness.
Bust on the crust." Oh my gosh. What are some other ones? Brain dead on white bread. You ready? These are so funny. Blunder on wonder. Shit on a shingle.
Yeah.
They used to call that
I'm not
chip
done.
beef on toast in the
Right.
Navy.
Yeah, shit on a shingle. I still eat that.
I like this one. Sleepy Joe on sourdough.
That's a good
One
one.
guy said a yeast infection.
Oh. yeah.
Oaf on a loaf, deadbeat on bread wheat, clown on a crown, dust on a crust, fake on a bake, dope on a loaf.
These are all good.
Yeah. Joe, okay, this is good. Joe on the dough.
There you go. Corruption on a
Head on a
Kaiser.
bread.
Corruption on a Kaiser. Look at it, Dave's getting it.
The chat's getting into it now.
Heat on wheat, lie on rye.
They lie on rye. That's good.
Oh, dingle on a shingle. Dope on a loaf. Stale bread. Joe on the dough. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You got to have at least one guy in there just going asshole.
Yeah.
You know, right? What do you call this one?
Crust.
Asshole.
Oh, it's just somebody wrote, "These comments are hilarious." Walking Dead on white bread. Hoax on toast.
Yeah, these are all pretty creative.
Deceased on the yeast. Dead on the bread. Oh, anyway. That amused me for quite a while this morning.
Yes, Aaron's writing
No
in the
brain on
dialogue.
whole brain.
We'll be wrapping it up.
All right, are we all done, gentlemen?
I don't know. Are we?
I am.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
now you're acting like, oh, I'm done.
I know how it works.
Waiting
Before
on me.
you show the final
Italian on
pieces,
Italian.
Hey, when I
before you show the final pieces, I want to read one more chat. Hidden Hand Media is asking, ask David and Kelsey to recommend any books with their artwork in them other than what they're currently working on.
Ooh, good one.
Well,
professional yet?
no, I'm a new guy.
That's right. you're new talent.
Yeah, how about Bass Reeves?
Bass Reeves. Well, I mean, I just did along with Bass Reeves for Allegiance. I did the hell's that book called? Norris Saga. Sorry, a lot of stuff going on in this head. Yeah, Norris Saga for Allegiance Arts, which was probably my best work to date. And then
Yeah, it's awesome.
thank you. And then Bastard Samurai I did was like my first big book for Image, like back in 2001.
That sounds like a Western.
Yeah, kind of Bastard Samurai.
Mhm.
And then also for Image, well, it's my book. Image published it, but Dark Fang, which I'm very proud of. That's kind of a fun one. Hot chick vampire who uses her charm ability to charm everyone using social media. That's pretty fun.
David, what are you best known for?
I never recommend anything from my past. So
Bass Reeves
Bass Reeves. And
and Fiend or no, what the hell? What's the book you're doing? Fearsome. Almost said Fiendish.
That's correct.
Get Fiendish too. That's a good one too. From
Farini.
Rini, who's never been on this show. Never been on this show.
who will never be on the show again.
She will never. She's never been on this show. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, okay, yeah, there you go.
I'm going on Reenie's show later today.
Hey.
Cool.
Going
Well,
on
don't
the
invite her
show.
here. We've had enough troubles.
Yeah.
She's Yeah, maybe if she was just a little bit better.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can
because
bring
I
her
recall
on.
That's the
she
ticket.
did two.
You missed it, Shelley. She drew Dark Crystal, I think. Didn't
No. Oh, and I really liked her too.
she?
Now I can't.
Can't have everything.
I hate Dark
Why, you
Crystal.
don't like Dark Crystal?
No, with every cell of my being. I hate it.
Why?
Oh, it's just creepy.
It's got a fizz gig in it.
Creepy.
That's what makes it good.
Oh, I can't stand it. I mean, seriously, it makes me violent. Can we just say that?
Her and Nosferatu, she cannot,
Oh no,
can't stand it.
no.
The original or the
The old.
Aaron,
the old
don't
one.
do it.
I
Aaron,
won't do it.
pardon us. We're gonna go throw some hands here pretty
Well,
quick.
you should
Shelley,
probably
you-
never watch Salem's Lot then. That's
Shelley, did you
Yes, sir.
consider the ab strength it would take to do something like that?
I know, right?
Oh, so I should be like, wow, that's amazing.
Rising up.
So, Aaron, are you
guys
calling
ready
it?
to, are you guys ready to show your wares?
What are you talking about? We've been ready like 45 minutes ago.
Shut up. Jeez.
Wait, I'm not done.
Dude, I went 14 by 18 or something here. This is
Oh, we're doing by size again? Then I win every time.
all right.
All right, I'm gonna go back to bed.
All right, I will get
Oh
it.
wait, actually, what's worse, Dark Crystal or Oscar? Oh,
Or what?
ooh.
Dark
What's
Crystal
worse,
or
Dark
what?
Crystal or Nosferatu, Shelley? If you had to pick either to save your life, which one?
That's close.
You'd have to go with the Skeksis, right, to save your
I
Yeah.
life.
want to know the scenario of picking films that will save your life. What's
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I might just choose to say, you know what? My time's up. I've had a good run.
On my
I'm done.
way.
I'm done.
All right. Be amazed at my cowboy who says Kung Fu my chaps. And there's your Shaolin monk. What's left of him?
A nice racist depiction of the Old West. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
You're just missing some slaves and some.
And Husker.
Yeah.
My dog ate my brown crayon. All
Oh,
yeah, that's
found
a
it out in the hallway, Mr. Messy.
right.
Yeah,
I think this is
Aaron. What made you decide?
Couldn't have said
to
it better myself.
Aaron, what
What?
made you decide to make the Kung Fu master chubby?
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
humor.
He's
It's a
all,
humorous
he was
piece.
thinking of Chow Young fat and
Yeah.
literally
Yeah.
fat.
It's a humorous piece. Come on.
Oh yeah, and Jay's chow down that. That's what that.
Yeah.
Look at the wonderful blending of color.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It almost looks like colored pencil.
Yeah.
I mean, in terms of how
Very cool.
fine the lines are.
Mhm.
Okay. Well,
Top
you know,
top 4 at least.
there you go. Let's take a look at David's.
Wow.
Kung Fu fighting.
I see we went with the minimalist approach.
I was
Yeah.
trying to do it as like when I go to like a restaurant and I have my grandson there and they have the colors and stuff and
Yeah, it looks like it.
you draw on the back. You just keep it simple. I'm not trying to be like artsy.
No, that's
fartsy.
great. Actually, you nailed Billy Jack. I think he looks.
Yeah, you did. It
right.
Yeah, that's good.
Looks like a movie poster.
All those people reaching for his crotch.
Yeah. What's going on there?
Yeah, because that's where the power's at.
There you go.
That's the power move right there.
Citizen Ronan says Bob Peak with crayons.
Yeah.
Ambot, $5. Thank you very much. Is that Australian? We got another a Spambot and Aussie. Man, we got a lot of Aussies. Good show. We should
Good
stop giving crayons to kids. They're pretty hard to use and involve too much fire. They are. We never knew how dangerous crayons could be.
I think it prevented a lot of the fire, honestly.
That's very nice. Probably second place if we were keeping track today. Kelsey, what have you got for us?
Ooh.
I got my crayon masterpiece here. Wanted.
I should have put
Vibrant.
Wanted Dead or Alive, the Karate Kid, but you know,
I
Crayon,
do.
you can't really.
I
change it.
honestly, I thought it was junk for about halfway through the show, and he turned it into a masterpiece.
Well, who would
Tremendous.
have known that setting it on fire would make it look better?
It's actually a mask. Put your eyes up behind it, Kelsey.
That's right. No, you flip it over. It looks like
Take a photo and tape
Yeah.
it back there. Your
Because the
eye.
horse is like a mouth and
Yeah.
stuff. It's crazy.
Dude, if you flip it over. Do you guys see that movie, The Town That Dreaded Sundown?
Oh,
That's
No.
the mask right
that's
there.
funny.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Look at that.
That's not a hole right there, but yeah, I could totally have a hole. Yeah, so yeah, it came out
Bravo,
better
Kelsey. Bravo.
as usual. Not better than I expected.
Yep. That's amazing. It really is. Once again, you've successfully pissed me off.
Yeah.
Don't look at my naked knee.
Angela Curry says, next time I want Kelsey to shoot it into the atmosphere.
Yeah, right.
If we do a space themed one, I'll put it on a rocket.
Oh my
The
goodness.
things we do on this show for for views. Oh man,
Oh, well, that was good stuff. Waxing
wasn't worried
artistic.
for a second.
We have a tremendous crowd here today, you guys. We'd appreciate you to all hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. It helps the channel grow, of course. I do want to take a moment here, and I brought up everybody's campaign, so let's take a real quick look, if you guys don't mind. First off, we'll do mine because it's,
Then
it's
I
on my
mind.
channel. Why wouldn't I? Kit Carter, Planet Doom graphic novel. Where are we at here? 73. Ooh, 73,224. Thank you guys very much.
Nice.
This thing closes out on Sunday, so tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your loved ones to back Kit Carter, Planet Doom. This is 8.5 by 11, 64-page graphic novel, hardcover and softcover editions. Got a movie poster in here and everything else that you can back. So lots of good stuff. Look at, there's Kelsey's coloring right
Woohoo.
there on our good friend Schmagma.
Oh,
And once again, the theme is fire.
That's right. Gary Martin's got a pinup in there. There's a pinup
Oh,
by
yeah.
me. You can get T-shirts, sketchbook, full color sketchbook. There's the 14 by 36 inch insert movie poster.
ooh.
Laser etched shot glass. Are you kidding me? Let's face it, friends. This one's got it all. Anyway, so you'll find the link in the description of this video. And for that campaign, but we have more to share with you as soon as I find it.
I sent you the link to mine in.
Oh, I've already got it.
Okay.
I already got it. I'm way ahead, man.
Okay. Good.
This is Gary Martin's brush with Destiny.
Your hair.
There it is. Almost 8,000. Let's see if we can push it up there to $8,000, you guys. Gary, tell us just a little bit about this book.
The clock is definitely ticking on this. I'm almost finished with, I am pretty safe in saying my magnum opus.
Oh, that you're gonna are you gonna share it next week? Maybe
Next week, I'm going to share it.
Oh,
And then I have two less ambitious pieces to finish, and then it's going to the printer after I assemble the book, proofread and all that. So the clock is ticking on this. This is just artwork that I've put together over the last decade of pieces that I'm most proud of.
Yeah, beautiful book.
there's some real nice work in there. It was Red Sonja.
Oh, damn.
Wow. So anyway, you guys, this is on Fund My Comic, and the link is in the description of this video. So you want to run over there and back this book if you have not done so already. All right, let's take a look at our good friend Kelsey Shannon.
Scribbles.
Well, let me bring it up first.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now say it. Now say it.
Scrabbledy Bob.
This is a book, 200 pages of the art before the art that you love, all the sketches and design works that go into making all the great pages you see every day. Some of my favorite stuff is from artists are their sketches, where you get to see their mind work on the paper and get to see kind of the construction of how they do it. Now, this is going to be, I'm just about done laying out all the pages and everything. I kind of took my time because I found out my guys that I want to use for distribution are pretty booked up until after the holidays. So as soon as we roll into the new year, we're going to get this sucker out into your hands. So look for that soon. I'm also trying to get all the original art out before Christmas. So hopefully you'll have a nice little Christmas present of all the original art out there who's been waiting on it. So thank you for your patience.
Hopefully it doesn't smell like chemicals and burn.
Oh, no, the artwork will. The book won't, unless you want me to set it on fire.
That's a given with the artwork. And of course, last but not least, now, David, of course, I believe Bass Reeves is still available on Indiegogo as well, but we're going to push his latest project here, which he's doing with All Caps Comics, also known as EVS.
I'm pretty stoked for this, honestly. It's looking great.
Yeah, it is.
What exactly is this, David? This is like a preview book?
Yes, it's a preview book. It'll have the first 11 pages plus behind the scenes, like my process of how I draw a page and all that kind of stuff, layouts and
nice,
all that kind of good stuff.
Great.
Who did the cover? Did you do the cover?
Kane and White did that cover.
Can you click on it? Does it open up bigger? Can we see?
No.
It? Oh, it looks cool. What do you say?
Yeah.
Why is the SO? What does that mean? So, like, see how the SO is like colored?
Dear me.
Oh, look at that. Nice. I didn't notice that. I didn't see that. I didn't see that.
What does so mean?
For half a second, I thought Gary was telling me to fear him, and I was like, I do.
If you don't fear me by now, it's too late.
How many pages are you into this book, David, right now?
I'm working on 2 double-page spreads, which are the last for the 11 pages right now.
Okay, so you're
it's like there.
This is almost ready to go then.
Yeah.
Nice.
And you won't be waiting long if you back this, that's for sure. So that's kind of the preview book. We used to call in the day as an ash can, right? But this will probably be full color, right? Yeah, obviously it will.
Yeah,
be.
it's going to be full color, minus the obvious behind-the-scenes art. And it's going to be regular comic book size, and it's going to be awesome.
I miss those old school black and white photocopy ash cans. I want to do one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
old school. Yeah. Like the Pit one, Pit number 1. That was like one of my favorites.
Yeah. Citizen Ronan says, I have a whole bunch of Illustrator books I paid in the $50 range for. They are now worth at least $200 a piece. And that is absolutely true. These are all really, in the big scheme of things, low print run projects. And they will really be big in the collector's market. So they're worth every penny, not just because of the quality of the artwork in there, but also because of the scarcity of these small print runs. So,
I love that, though. I love that. I want to keep doing little things that are small print run stuff because, I mean, the novelty of that, the fun, like you say, the scarcity, it makes them a unique item. I love all that kind of thing.
Does that
but I also like to
can,
make money, so we can do
yeah,
that.
Yeah. Does that mean I can bump up the cover price on my art book after?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, man. As soon as the campaign's over, jack up the cover price. Now it's in the collector's market.
I will.
In fact, the people that supported you insist on it because they don't want you selling it to every other schmuck for the same price.
Yeah, okay, that's a good point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait a minute now. Angela Curry's confused. She says, David, so is Fearsome David's book or is it part of the Cyber Frog or both?
It's not in the Cyber Frog world, and it's not my book. It's Ethan's book. I'm work for hire.
Yeah, it's none of those things.
Yeah, man, come on. At least get one thing right. No, so Ethan hired David to draw the book. It's Ethan's property, and he's writing it, but David's drawing it.
This is a real. This book has been talked about for a long time, so it's really exciting to kind of finally see it happening, especially with a guy like David at the helm. So that's
Yep.
I'm looking forward to it.
Very exciting stuff coming up, you guys, all over the place. And of course, back far off in the distance, maybe not too far off, is Kelsey Shannon's Shank.
Next year,
Waiting.
I got Nexus. We got I don't know if I can announce it yet, but we got a lot of cool Nexus stuff coming out early next year. Like I'm not really sure, first, second month of the year, we're starting that. And then by summertime, it's all Shank, baby.
I can't wait for that.
I think you should call your book that.
It's all Shank, baby.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of cool.
It's all Shank, baby.
Nothing but Shank. Nothing but Shank.
Henry Bemis says, I got my signed Shank print from the Diaz brothers a few months ago. It's killer.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm glad. Yeah, the Diaz brothers are wonderful. I'm going to have them fulfill my sketchbook and maybe do some more stuff with them. I like their style.
They're groovy dudes, man.
They're groovy dudes.
Well, speaking of groovy dudes, that's actually that's a terrible segue because we're all groovy dudes here, I guess. Is that my segue? We want to thank everybody for joining us. We could not do the show without you wonderful chat people that are joining us right now and have joined us for the past 2.5 hours of just top flight entertainment you get right here for free. Thank you for the super chats. Also, you guys be on the lookout. We are going to be doing a prime time Christmas special, probably December 20th, which is on a Wednesday. We're gonna do it Wednesday evening, so more people that are at work can actually see this wonderful show. So be looking out for that. But in the interim, we've got another episode coming up next week where Gary will be picking the topics. And we're going to once again challenge ourselves by limiting the tools we can use.
Oh, good
create the
Lord.
drawing.
What now?
Oh, I don't know. We'll find out.
Only condiments. Only
Mustard.
yeah.
No, condoms and mints.
Yeah.
Oh, no. All right, everybody. Thank you for being with us today. We'll see you right here next time on Graybeard's Studio. Good night, everybody.